There we go. That's good. That's good. Don't know why that took so long. Let me make sure we're live over on YouTube. All right, pop that up. Go. What's up, Trey? What's up, Terry? What's up, Braden? All right, there we go. That's good. Just got to make sure we All right, there we go. All right, that's good. All right, where do I want to go to? Oh yeah, TOP. I know Bills Mafia is going to be outraged, knowing there might not be the game. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're all sorts of pissed off. The Bills Mafia. They think you guys should have to auto surrender. They're afraid to play you guys. The Bills Mafia. I would argue. Like, oh, just cancel the game. Give us the free win. Yeah, that's what I figured. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, of course, Buffalo. Sorry, I'm just dealing with a couple things. Should I play Diggs? I don't know if they are gonna play. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm kind of on a like we'll know. I think. What up, Trey? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, Astros advance. It's a good day if you're a Texans fan. Oh yeah, I have to get this shit all hooked up really fast now. Bucs got it in the bag. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would keep Diggs. But watch the news to see if there's because if there's one more case for the Titans, they'll probably cancel that game. But yeah, if so, but like just I think you'll know before Sunday. You know what I mean? Like if by Sunday we don't see any more Titans test positive, well then yeah, you're probably safe to imagine that the Titans and Bills game is going to be played and the Bills destroy the Titans. And I'm sorry to say, like, Braden, that game before was really hard for me to try to, like, figure out. Oh, goddamn, I hate hoodies sometimes. I haven't worn hoodies in so... Oh, there we go. There we go. I figured out how to rewear them. So the hood's been bothering me lately. But yeah, the Titans might be in a bad shape when they come back. Like, no practice. A lot of good players are going to be missing. Yeah, no, this wouldn't be because you guys are a bad team if you lost. Or because, like, this kind of sucks for me because, like, I can't really, like, figure out fucking... I'll just take that off this.
And some of that just doesn't set up.
There we go. That's so much better, dog.
So now they're trying to kind of reinvent themselves a little bit and gear things to Nick Foles, and so we'll see. You know,
Something
it was
seems
a bit of a
off.
struggle on Sunday in that ball game. I know when they've had some success, they've been able to run the football. That's not going to happen tonight against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Nobody runs the football against them. So for Chicago, once again,
who cares,
Nosdar?
Nosdar?
To their ability to throw the football, and Nick Foles is going to have to play well.
I'm going to time you out if you point out fake accounts, Nosdar. I'll just get rid of you. I don't need your faggy, like, no, it's not a real person, faggot drama going on. Really? It's not the real Terry McLaren, Nosdar?
Yeah, they are.
I didn't know that. What?
In that second half, Tom Brady was perfect in
What?
that game, and I think they can build on that. I think there's some momentum that comes with that.
Dumb fucking
they're
idiot.
Playing the best defense, however, tonight that they faced yet this season in Chicago. So they've got their work cut out for them. And I think
He says one thing about it again, just get rid of him. Just make it.
They really haven't played with all their weapons, and they're certainly not playing with them all tonight. So this is going to be a tight affair.
Bears gonna win.
And I don't expect a lot of points in this ballgame.
Oh yeah, picks videos are weird. Yeah, picks videos can go on it like I don't know. Like my views are even down as per usual. this week.
Yeah, Joe, Tom Brady telling all of us it's just
Indiana Traders, you're fine. You would like the Titans to lose. Hey, you prefer the Colts?
Troy mentioned it. They are banged up.
I'll turn up the game audio in a second.
Get some good news in the pregame. Wide receiver Mike Evans will play. He was questionable to go, and maybe even bigger news. Running back Leonard Fournette. He was
bigger nose.
To go in this
Aaron
game.
Andrews just went, and even bigger nose.
Tom Brady saying we just need 4 or 5 games together with our entire roster.
You can hear she's starting to laugh. You know why? Because I'm pretty sure the people in her ear are fucking howling at her right now. That bitch does not make mistakes like that. That's a rare mistake for Aaron Andrews. That's actually really funny. No, I don't think the Bears can win this game. Broncos Patriots Monday night. Yeah, that'll be good. Got that Monday night 5 o'clock slot. We'll be doing that game 100%. As long as nobody else on the Patriots tests positive, and I'm going to guess no one else is going to. It looks like the Bears are kicking off.
But he and this entire Chicago team really rode that defense. They stumbled to an 8-8 finish last year. They're off to a 3-1 start for the 3rd consecutive season under Matt Nagy.
Is that good?
What does the future hold? Spanish language broadcast available tonight on Fox Deportes. We're glad you're with us.
That's not bad. That's actually that's about as loud as I can get it for whatever reason. It's like a really quiet game cast or something. Let's go Bucs.
Chicago won the toss, they defer, so it's the
Bucs get the ball, yeah.
On offense.
Let's go Brady.
Start the night. And Tom Brady would like to start the night.
Oh, go Brady. Yeah, Foles is just going to be whipping it up to Allen Robinson all game. Doing things most of your team's quarterbacks can't do. Tampa's about to go 4-1, be in first place by a few games in that shit division they're in. That'll be about a 4-yard run, 2nd and 6 coming up. It'll be a run by Rojo.
On the stop. Here's the Buccaneers offense and the statistics where they rank overall. And then Bruce
These guys better not fuck Tom over tonight.
The group up front has taken the biggest step forward.
Includes the referees. I better see Patrick Mahomes level protection on Tom Brady tonight, or else I'm not having it. I'm gonna be like, what is this? You know, I know they still protect quarterbacks with their life. Oh, Brady's gonna take a shot. That should probably be pass interference, but they're gonna rule that was an uncatchable ball. Tom should get his call tonight. Oh yeah, Tom will get calls tonight. You know it's our. I even hate being that guy, but you're not a fan of the Saints anymore. A collective of many things have, not like the Saints and Bucs, 100% better than the Bears. Oh shit, Braden's cousin. Oh shit, Keyshawn Vaughn, right? The Saints have the second best offense in their division, maybe 3rd behind the Panthers, with McCaffrey and Teddy Bridgewater and Robbie Anderson. That's a team, man. Hey, look at Brady, first down. Jaden Mickens.
His first catch. So keep an eye out.
Brady throwing it to guys from Dorchester still, Andover. There's the guy from Warwick. I don't even know who that is. Tom's got all these weapons, still going to throw it to the guy that's least open, or least known.
He gets one dialed up to him here early for the 3rd down conversion. Nice work.
PI moving forward will officially be changed to Patrick interference. Yeah, that's true.
Because Godwin's out with a hamstring, Watson out with a chest injury, Evans, as Troy said.
1st and 10 for the Bears, or for the not much. It's the opening drive, Wade. It's a slow starter here. Well, it's they're driving anyway. About 4-yard gain maybe.
Nice pickup on 1st down of 4 again.
That Jones.
Roy Robertson Harris on the stop. This defense is good.
This Bucs D is underrated. Nick Foles. Yeah, no, the Bucs defense had the best pass rushing defense in the NFL last year. Don't believe me? Go look it up. Go look it up right now. Go look up who had the best rushing defense in the NFL last year. And so do I, Mike. I have Scotty Miller on one team and then not another because I put Fuller in the slot. It's like a weird thing I did where I'm testing out Scotty Miller this week. Yeah, they were first. Yeah, that's 100% correct. Oh, who is that? Oh, Gronk. Oh, Goat Gronkowski. Oh, Goat Brady. Goat Gronkowski doing goat-like things. What was that look by Brady? You see that snarl Brady just did? Brady out here fucking throwing mean faces, mean mugging the camera. Bucs D I knew would be great. They were great last year. No, their secondary was bad. They have kind of a sus secondary, the Buccaneers do. But a lot of that comes from the fact that fucking they'd be getting like 30-yard passes thrown out. They'd be on the field for like 90% of the game with old 30 interception Jameis last year.
We'll hear from Alex Kemp for the first time.
Yeah, gain of 3, but there's a flag. Offense.
Offense number 66.
Yep.
10-yard penalty. First down.
That's against the center, Ryan Jensen.
Yeah, that's on Ryan Jensen, 66. Going to back him up just a little bit. Here he is right in the middle.
Let's go Bears defense.
I don't know. Didn't see a whole lot there. I know in talking to Tom Brady, boy,
he's out here praying right now. He's like inside. I don't know if, whatever, however you talk in their language.
First down and 20. Jones is hitting the back.
Jones gonna go for a run. Oh, cross midfield, big run.
Good work by the third-year.
This is the game where I would have played Gronk. Yeah, Gronk or I'd have picked up Cameron Braid on the low. But we all know how Brady's going to work. He's going to be throwing touchdowns to fucking dudes who were on the practice squad last week. Because unlike fucking Belichick, and this is no shot at Bill, who Belichick's a defensive guy. Bruce Arians is an offensive guy. So, of course, Bruce Arians can build up a team of super receivers that any quarterback would just, any good, competent quarterback that can throw an accurate ball can slice shit up. And Tom's just whipping it to random dudes who can catch the ball. That's false start they got away with.
Arians doesn't do a ton of that, and the pass is caught in the first.
Dude, and it's just like, it's a weird situation. Yeah, and that's literally Bruce Arians' offense just dominates when they got quarterbacks like Tom in it. It's just, and Brady just never has had that. Like, Brady's never had this in his career, like this many weapons. Like, everybody he's got can do damage with the football, and that's not what he had in New England, to be honest. You could triple cover his best guy, and he'd be just about out of options. Brady overthrows the end zone.
His tight end,
Tanner Hudson overthrown there by Tom. Little too much steroid juice there, Tom. You picked up Rojo. Oh, fuck.
Who's good down close to the end zone, but they miss the big play ability of a guy like Howard.
Well, Howard's essentially a wide receiver, a big wide receiver.
Yeah, I was going to say, that seems like a play where they usually would probably go Howard, right? That kind of, it almost seemed like the timing and of that whole throw just felt like it was somebody else was supposed to be at the receiving end of that throw in the back of the end zone.
I think,
you don't usually see Tom miss like that. That usually means.
The first half of Sunday's game against the Chargers, not really.
All right, we got 3rd and 6 coming up.
He was perfect in the second half of 158.3 quarterback rating. It doesn't get any better than that. They scored.
I'd feel bad for one of these young guys if they drop the ball, because I don't think Tom will ever throw the football at them ever again.
The whole structure of
it was Damian Harris or Rojo. I got Damian Harris. I think I might start Damian if Sony's going to be out again.
It has taken some time.
Hudson dropped it.
Looked like it was there for
damn.
Hudson again.
That Hudson kid just dropped it. Well, that's that for him.
Brady is looking up at the replay board to see exactly what happened at the end of that play.
That's the end of that kid. I don't think Brady's ever going to throw him a ball ever again.
Down the middle. And this time, Brady does a great job navigating this four-man
rush. That's 2.
He slides over, and then he puts it right on him.
I have him in my pick'em too. And I'm going to be, and like, you know, I also have other stake in this game. I would like to see Tom win in primetime again. Let's go, kid. Make this field goal. You got Brady to defend here. There we go. There we go. All right, 3-0. 9:48 remaining. 9:48 remaining. Suck Up makes his first of many probably tonight. 3-0. Tampa leads. You're gonna be 5-8 and pick 'em. Nuzdar.
Knowing who we are is hard.
Nuzdar, because you like do a wild ass pick 'em for something. You just pick the opposite of me. Like that's not a good idea. Forcital Scott. That's how I'm saying too. Is Scotty Miller involved? I got Miller on a lot of teams in fantasy. There was only a couple instances where I couldn't get my greasy hands on him. So I'm just gonna reply to something. I'm still sitting. Yeah, I'm at like 68.7% or something. No, it's a bad idea to pick opposite of me because I genuinely have an average of like 10 or 11 games correct every week. Like I think my average, I went through and done this, is like 10-6. I go 10-6 almost every week. You'll never have a good pick 'em doing that. I think I'm even better than that on like it's like 10.7 or 10.8. It's a really weird number, but it's over. I'm doubled between 9 and 10 is it's gone up a little bit because of this year. I picked 11, and 10. So get 12 games. What's up, DSF? How's it going? Nuzdar. 1 week you'll have a good week because I always have a bad week where I just like don't pick anything right. I get like 2 or 3 right. It's crazy. You can find them every year where I call it the bad week. I'll get 4 or 5 games right and look like a complete idiot. And you know what the worst part is? It's always the week where I'll have my best views. Last year it was week 3. I had like almost 20,000 views on my pick'em video. And I got like 2 games right. I seemed like a fucking idiot to people. I still kept a lot of the people. They all. That's where a large bulk of my subs came last year. But man, week 3 last year, that was goddamn embarrassing. I even got into fights in the comments with people about my picks that week. I was like, no, fuck you, I'm right. And then, and I was like, oh, what a week. Oh, what a week.
We'll go back and show you that missed hookup between Brady and
Tampa. That's how it usually works for me. It's always right when it's my most views is when I'll drop the ball. Last week wasn't bad. I went 11-4.
Pounded out of the back of the end zone. Don't
What's up, Anonymous?
Return
Oh, I didn't look bad in the opening drive. There was a drop by Hudson, the tight end, and that kind of killed that last drive. But they got 3 out of it. Patterson, I don't think Cordarrelle ever played for Tampa.
Let's go back to that play.
Did Patterson play for Tampa? I thought he was in New England and
Mario Edwards is going to come around the corner and he gets to Brady right there, and he gets a hold of that left arm as Brady's trying to step up in the pocket, and that was, you can thank Mario Edwards, because I think Brady, without that,
Bears. Yeah, he played for the Pats, but that doesn't. Why would this? He's not playing his former team. Yeah, he plays like a running back, wide receiver, quasi combo.
He's lost his last 5 starts.
And they're gonna go with the end of round 2. Speak of the devil, Patterson. He picks up 2 or 3. I think, yeah, it's one of those situations where you switch his position and he's way better. I think it's he's a wideout and you switch him to running back. He's like an 84, or vice versa. Picks up 2. He could start any week now. I have an extra opening because of the IL. Well, that's good. Yeah, I have a couple injured list people. I had to put people on the COVID out. They're on my injured reserve. Corey Davis. That's false start.
Pass is caught. That's the rookie who they love, Darnell Mooney.
Mooney with the catch, first down for the Bears, and the ball is going down.
They traded up to grab him at number 173 overall, and he's starting to take over that.
No, they're good. For the most part, it's only 2 people, so it's not too big of a situation for the Patriots. They'll be playing Monday. So as long as no one else tests positive, they're good. And we're past the point now of like the 6 days where a lot of people would be testing if the Cam outbreak happened. So you know, now it's kind of in a new weird period with the Gilmore situation. But Gilmore was already kind of contact traced to be at high risk of having it. So they already kind of had him in a separate quarantine with the other, like, they had 2 planes, right? They flew a normal plane and the quarantine plane, which had you know, the guy, like guys who had been it's like 3 or 4 different guys. And if those guys get it, it's not at risk to shut the game down. But if it's a very complicated fucking thing the league's doing with this. And it's like there was like 4 guys that were like super high risk, and so far only Gilmore has gotten it. So yeah, he said it was a lapse in judgment. Motherfucker, you got double exposed by his fucking backup quarterback Teamu, and fucking Gilmore came in and fucking blew COVID in his face. Aha, DP, automatic depoy. No, I'm just kidding.
Does a good job. We saw the
Mahomes is like, man, I've been like triple exposed. This is some bullshit. Still not going to get it. 3rd and 2 for the Bears. So far, almost every NFL player who's gotten it's been asymptomatic. And I think, except for Von Miller, who had like mild symptoms for like a day. And that's because he's got, oh! Wow, Foles. That would have been like a 30-yard play to Allen Robinson. He smoked that fucking corner. Like that, he burned that whole defense. Oh my God. Big Dick Nick. Big Dick Nick. No, he's not. Nuzdar, stop. Nick Foles had 1 good run for 3 games. He had a good 3-game run. They almost blocked that kick too. That'll be down at the 14, maybe 13-yard line for the Tampa Bay Bucs. And here comes Brady and company. God damn it. There we go. Line was fucked up for a while. Yeah. No, come on. Tanny is 12-4 and I had a bunch of trolls coming into the last stream, and I'm getting comments. Well, just, you know, it is what it is. Just tell them to cry about it, and then just, like, let them talk. You can do what I do. I enjoy fighting with the trolls. I have no problem doing it every single. You guys know that. I don't give a fuck. They can get it any day of the week. Any day that ends in day, I will go at a troll. I don't give a fuck about these people. I'll make them feel bad. You notice I win 90% of these fucking battles. Because, I don't know, I'm bored. If I had shit to do, I wouldn't deal with the trolls. But I don't got shit to do, you know. I'll fucking fight them. Sit there and yell at them. I'll scream at people. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, everyone's like, you wouldn't act like that if you argue. Oh, yeah, I argue even crazier in real life. It's crazier. Well, actually, it's about the same. It just feels crazier when I do it in person. Of a Mormon? People who believe in Mormonisms? I'll fucking kill them, Anonymous. I'm a... God damn it. Yeah, I know. I'm out here trying to act gangster. I'll fucking yell you to death, brother. Trying to act like a hard ass. You ever been yelled at by a very skinny man? Huh? I wear these baggy clothes. It makes me look like I'm a lot physically bigger than I am. Thank you, Nuzdar. Thank you, Mr. Nuzdar. Thank you very much. I didn't know that, actually. I appreciate you letting me know because, you know, sometimes I just... Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Why are you saying no problem? I wasn't talking to you, that Nuzdar. I'm glad you got the reference. What's up, Adam? How's it going, man? We're watching the real best quarterback in the NFL. You know who can really hand the ball off better than Mahomes? Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. No questions asked. Didn't we need nothing to discuss? 2nd and 9 coming up.
You've been to the mountaintop 6 times. I mean, does that?
Mahomes can't hand the ball off in the shotgun like Tom can. That's just facts.
No, it meant a lot. It meant a lot.
It's his 31st time.
All right, empty backfield. They're gonna go with the about 2-yard pass there. Woo! You see that throw though?
By Deshaun Gibson, a gain of just 3.
It's weird. Why? I don't care about the outcome, but like I want Brady to win.
Wins as he has. Pretty incredible.
Yeah, almost exactly. Yeah, he's got 30.
I don't know how to.
Wins than anyone else has even played in playoffs.
The Bucs franchise has.
I'm not gonna say that out loud, my friend. Bucs gonna keep the whole game night close. Brady is what Foles did. Yeah, this is a revenge game. There's been a couple drops, yeah.
Well protected down the field and incomplete. The Bears want offensive pass interference.
Oh, bullshit!
On Tanner Hudson, they won't get it. But Jalen Johnson, the rookie, was right there.
There's pass interference on somebody.
Hudson.
That's a great job by the rookie, Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, stop throwing it to this Hudson guy. He's absolute trash. How do you not force DPI on that? He was falling down. A rookie. What is he? Whatever. All right, the Bucs go 3 and out, 4th and 6. Come on. But yeah, that's how the Bucs only have 3 points. That's why they have 3 points as a drop. There's the punt. Ball's gonna get to. What do they do? 25. Wow, it stopped actually just dead on the 25-yard line. That's pretty rare. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bears and Nick Foles at the 25.
Down 3.
Yeah, the Wash player, NFC Player of the Week, right? Oh, Wash, right? Just remember that. Remember you said Brady's washed. Just remember that. But at the end of the year, we'll see. Just remember that. Remember your statement. What happens if Tom's like, one of the league leaders in touchdowns? There was over 30 touchdowns. You can't claim that he's washed. That'd be dishonest. I don't know what the hell the Buccaneers are doing on 3rd and 5. They literally keep home run balling it. Fucking Bruce Arians is being an idiot. I have very little. The Padres are done for. We don't got the pitching. The pitching problems for the Padres are quite evident. And it is what it is. Yeah, Hudson. Yeah, just I think he's the replacement for OJ Howard. When it's like, dude, stop throwing it to that. I mean, they're leaving him single covered, and Tom's a sucker for single coverage. Like if he's got a tight end 1-on-1, he's probably gonna try to force him the ball. So. Commercial break. It's showing Saquon Barkley shaving for some reason. What's up, Flight? I think that's right. It's Flight Reactions or whatever. What does that mean? So if you throw an interception, if you've thrown 4 picks in the last 6 games, you're washed? Is that what that means? I don't. Dumb take.
Chicago Bears who are looking for.
You're just gonna ignore the 370 yards and 5 touchdowns last week. Is that what we do? We just conveniently ignore things. You know, against a defense that held Patrick Mahomes to nothing, basically. Are we just ignoring that conveniently, or are you just, Oh, Allen Robinson open. No, actually, I had the Chiefs winning that game. But again, you don't understand how I pick. But, yeah, keep living in your own weird delusions. I picked the Chiefs to win that game.
Nick Foles under pressure. Look, I think it was Will Golston who was able to get.
You can go watch last week's pick video.
And really light him
I
up
picked the
right
Chiefs.
at the end of this, and he just was not able to.
You can go watch. It's right on my other
that he
channel.
would have liked, but Robinson,
Right on the channel there. I picked the Chiefs to
being
win.
able to come back and make a play.
Most people say I'm incredibly unbiased, but you're the only one who thinks I'm biased here. It's very strange. I've actually got a very good reputation of being unbiased when I actually give my serious opinions about things. I'm not considered biased by anybody except like people like you who can't argue against me. You can't argue against me, so you just say I'm biased.
Of course, they hit Robinson. This time they come back and they hand it off, and that was one of the points of emphasis for Matt Nagy in this offense coming into this season. You look at the Rams, you look at San Francisco, and the way Cleveland's running the football, they're doing it from under center. It opens up a lot of things,
I wouldn't
and then
call
the
myself
play-action game
biased.
off of that, and they thought that would help.
Why would I have a team like the Ravens? I hate in the Super Bowl.
So they're trying to balance that out a little bit. Not a lot of drop back, although they show some from straight drop back.
This is the first time a dad plays against his son.
Foles out to his right, will throw it and find.
Actually, I've been a Padres fan for literally since the days of Greg Maddux, Chris Young, and Trevor Hoffman. You don't even know who the fuck I just said. Actually, Jim Edmonds was on the Padres too when I was a fan of the Padres. You really want to play this game with me? I've been rooting for the Padres since like 05, dude. Don't even play games with me on my fandom. Shut up. You have nothing. I just faced this fucking dude harder than I've ever faced anybody. Shut up, dude. You don't know anything. How's that feel, bitch? Oh, yeah, it is anonymous. It's sadly over. We don't have the pitching this year. Intercepted! Fuck yeah! Go, Bucs. There we go. Keep running, kid. There we go, 2-4. There we go. Oh, it's always 2-4.
Robinson put the ball in the air.
No, that was on Robinson. That's Robinson. That's why I wasn't saying anything on Foles. That was picked on the deflection. Those happen.
By the Bucs on D. They have it up 3.
Yeah, that's, you know. No, I don't care if for the Bucs. I'm just rooting for Tom. You know, there's two things that can happen. I could be excited that Tom's doing well, and I don't care about the Buccaneers. You know, there's two different things that can happen here. Yeah, I'm rooting for Tom. You know, my favorite player in football history, in the entire history of sports. I've always rooted for Tom Brady. Always will. How am I a bad dude? I've been rooting for Tom Brady since I was like 9 years old. What are you talking about? It's almost been 20 years, dog. You're barking wrong trees. Yeah, that's you're getting what you deserve on those ones. Braden, I don't care. Like I've been rooting for the same situation since I was 9 years old. Do you think people calling me a bandwagon fan has any validity to me? They're like, so? Oh yeah, a miserable Detroit fan. That's most of sports media. They all hate. Hey, just let him talk. He just says dumb shit. No, Zdar, it's not you. It's your troll account. Yeah, I do too, miserable Detroit fan. I don't understand how just hating on someone is fun to do. Like, hey, newsflash, you can appreciate LeBron James. You know how crazy it is that this dude played in every single finals in the 2010s? Except like one? Can you wrap your fucking mind around what LeBron James has done in basketball? No, most of you guys just go, oh, it's 3-6. The 3-6, right? Wow, most people just don't appreciate greatness because they're substantially unremarkable people. They're very unremarkable, substantially unremarkable, and seeing other things like greatness gives them great insecurity. It causes massive insecurity.
That is his third interception over the last 4 games after having just one over his first.
Yeah, LeBron James is literally one of the greatest human beings on the planet.
Takes the ball to midfield.
He's a great person. Like, he's a great dude. The I Quit school, the I Promise school, that's such a good thing. Regardless of politics, I don't play politics. I don't care about it. You guys know that. The dude literally opened a fucking school for free for, like, poor at-risk kids in Cleveland or Akron, Ohio. Like, sorry, he's a really good human being. Yeah, I can't hear you over Brady's 6 rings. Yeah, no, LeBron has the most haters ever. Yeah, he does.
He's become really a film junkie. He's studying more than he ever has.
And he's the only. If it was Giannis versus Kawhi in this finals, nobody would be saying the finals don't count. Nobody would be calling for an asterisk. Nobody would be calling. Or if the Heat win, nobody will say it's an asterisk title, by the way. Oh, here we go. Inside the red zone. Here we go, kid. Come on now. Tyler Johnson with the reception all the way to the 15. No, wait to the 9. Woo.
35-yard completion.
This is Peter
Yeah, just horrible.
Tyler Johnson. He called it this morning that he was going to have a big.
It was right in it, right to him. Oh man, 25-yard throw. Jordan is the GOAT of all time. James is the best player in modern basketball. Yeah, it's not even close with.
This time, a really nice route by him. Ball's on the money. I mean, there's some.
Yeah, I don't understand that, Braden. People genuinely think that LeBron, this is a tainted ring. It's like you wouldn't be saying if the Heat won, the Clippers, or anybody else in the playoffs won the title, nobody would be saying this is an asterisk season, it doesn't count, it's not legitimate, it's not anything. Nobody would be saying anything like that if it wasn't just LeBron James winning the title. Don't let him, they hate, it's anti-LeBron shit. Don't fall for it. Don't fucking fall for it. Think about it. If Kawhi was winning the title, do you think they'd be saying it's an asterisk season? Fuck, they wouldn't. No, nobody would be saying that. Jimmy Butler, yeah, he is Jordan's son. I love that. I love that conspiracy. That's my new favorite basketball conspiracy. But sorry, I gotta watch this game. 2nd and goal. Ball at the 9. Down to the 2. Oh, they're gonna say it was incomplete.
As Jones tried to catch and roll into the end
zone. Yeah, I don't consider it's only with LeBron where they saying it's an asterisk season. It's only, you know, all the players in the bubble are saying this is the hardest playoff run they've ever had. Like guys like Giannis are saying this should count more. Like what Heat Nation just said. Guys like Giannis are fucking saying, no, this counts more. This counts more for us. The players think this is a more valuable ring than last year. You can add, they all think that. This is harder for them. Like, that's just simple facts. Oh, congratulations, Cody. Hell yeah, man. You're playing for the special. Hell yeah, Cody. Congratulations, man. You made the team.
Because he has struggled. He has dropped the football. And he did
what
on
did he?
Sunday again. This one should have been easier than what he
Oh, dude, that wasn't the best throw.
Touchdown, Joe.
See, it's only a Mickey Mouse ring because LeBron's winning it. If it was anybody else, the Bucs are challenging here. That's going to be incomplete. That's an incomplete pass. I don't know why they're challenging it. But yeah, congrats, Cody. I think we got flexed out at the. Yeah, Adam, you guys are on a temp flex. The situation is you guys are going to be playing Tuesday night versus the who the fuck are you guys playing this week? You guys are playing a weird ass team this week, I think. The Titans, right? No. Who the fuck are you guys playing? The Chiefs. The Bills? Tuesday? Who the fuck? Oh, it's the you guys got flexed to Tuesday night for Oakland? So you guys are playing them on Tuesday. And then if the Bill or fuck is what is it again? Hold on. I seen it just a second ago. Yeah, Titans Bills game is being moved for Sunday, is being moved to Tuesday. And then the Bills Chief, because the Bills are being moved to Tuesday with the Titans. Okay, here's what it is. Titans and Bills. Okay, that I got it backwards. Titans and Bills got flexed to Tuesday instead of Sunday. That is, maybe if the Titans have no more positive cases, and then and because of that, the Bills and Chiefs, that would be Thursday. They can't do that, obviously. Bills can't play 2 games like that. They're gonna move that game back to Sunday, but if the Bills and Titans game is canceled, then they're gonna move they're just gonna keep the schedule as is. Like the Bills and Chiefs will still be on Thursday Night Football, I believe, if the Bills Titans game is canceled, which I'm thinking it's going to be personally. Oh man, quit spamming though. Bills will be rested. Yeah, Bills will be a problem. I think you guys will beat the Bills though. I think Honey Badger is going to be a problem for Mr. Josh. Yeah, that's. I don't know what they were doing. Wow, that was ruled a completed pass. Holy shit. Wow.
At any rate, it's 3rd and goal from the 2. No touchdown. The catch is good.
It didn't look like a completed ball.
There is Evans, and they get the touchdown anyway, and a flag.
Oh, motherfucker.
Indication is it's against Chicago.
That was a perfect throw by Tom.
And this should stand.
This was an outstanding throw by Tom Brady. Jalen Johnson.
Literally, dude, you can't.
Good coverage. The ball has to be perfect.
Defense number 33. That penalty is
A perfect fucking throw. Oh, it's gonna go back.
Jalen Johnson, he gets called with the wraparound.
Play got called back. Play got called back. It's not good to Evans.
They are awfully good in the red zone. #1 red zone defense through the first 4 weeks of the season. They have just been shutting people out.
Oh no, it's good. Okay. Hell yeah, Mike Evans. There we go, buddy.
Great job.
Sorry. I got Evans and Brady in for fantasy this week. That's good for me. What a great throw. I thought they took that touchdown away because of the penalty. I misheard it. Fuck yeah. Let's go. 10-0 Bucs. It's hard for me not to say Patriots watching Brady and getting excited for him. I do it every time. I'm like, all right, let's go Bucs, not Patriots.
Well, hey, Joe, it's really an interesting play.
Yeah, I got Evans in one of my leagues as well.
On the field, so therefore the play is dead at that point. Now, I thought you could consider
3-0 to 3-2, and Fastly. I wonder if we're gonna see Mitch Trubisky come in and save the game.
And then they see in replay that it didn't, but his next step took him into the end zone. They could award a touchdown on that play.
Got Bucs defense.
Here's going to be one that they have.
I forgot. Braden's a true Titans fan. Nuzdar's a secret Titans fan.
Rolls into the end zone, but by rule, when you've ruled an incomplete pass,
no, Nuzdar Hamdoon Sports Channel is the real Nuzdar. Nuzdar Hamdoon is the fake Nuzdar.
They really haven't accounted for this, and here we are.
Whoops, we didn't think about that.
I guess I'll blow their cover if they're going to be a douche.
Look like momentum, no touch, the catch, but no score.
And besides, Nuzdar has that person blocked. He can't see that they're there, or else he'd be freaking the fuck out. Trust me. If Nuzdar understood that one of his trolls was here, he'd be losing his mind.
You know, as a guy who has dropped a few, it was a nice recovery on his part.
Pinion cannot get it through the end zone.
Oh shit.
Patterson takes it out.
Oh, they got him. All right, they got Patterson at like the 45. God damn it.
Worried about Cordero Patterson.
He's not very coachable, is he?
He came in, Pinion,
The one that's
with 23 kickoffs.
the sports channel's the real one. You guys, come on.
2 tonight, and that was a 46-yard return.
Yeah, this guy's a Pro Bowl returner. I mean, 230 pounds. A guy can.
Which one do you think is the real
I wouldn't
Nuzdar?
want to have to get out in front of him and try to make a tackle. He's set this offense up with good field
Well, you're
position.
not the GM, so that's super awesome.
Ball sitting at the
You should write an article about that. A little story. Sell it to some people. All right, here we go.
Patterson in the backfield. Quick throw.
Gonna get it to a quick throw to Robinson. Oh, Robinson makes a little move. Make it 2nd and
Away
3.
from Carlton Davis. And in the end, picks up 8. Start Saturday
Yeah, I still fucked your mom though.
Noon Saturday on Fox. Number 22 Texas battles Oklahoma.
How's that feel, bitch?
It's the Red River Showdown. It all starts big noon kickoff at 10
That
Eastern.
hurt you?
And then the Red River Showdown Saturday at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
I'm not bald.
2nd and 2.
Motherfucker 5 years younger than me, talking fucking like he needs a toupee already.
Here is Patterson, and he carries for a first down. And that's how quarter number 1 will come to a close.
Yep, all right, so it'll be a first down, just barely.
7-0 game. It was an interception by Carlton Davis that set up the touchdown. And another
Oh yeah, I forgot Sad Words goes on a fake Nuzdar account and thinks he's all slick. And it'll be a first down for the Bears. It'll be at the, I think, 48-yard line. I got to mute it real quick. That's the end of the first quarter, though. The Bucs lead 10-0. And third and, it'll be first and 10 at the, 49-50? So. Those are your Bears. Knows we actually have been pretty good in the postseason. We made it to the playoffs 2 of the last 3. Yeah, the Titans are more reliable in the playoffs than the Saints are, so. That's because Justin Herbert hasn't won yet. You just set yourself up for the easiest slam dunk I've ever had. A little layup. Like, I just literally was like, oh, here you go. What's he won? Nothing. I could throw for 300 yards. Yeah, you're a loser. That's cool. Those are your freaking Bears. You love the Bears, huh? You're going to lose to the Bucs tonight, though. Yeah, Herbert's going to be pretty good. Herbert's got a lot of potential. Hopefully the Chargers don't ruin him like they ruin everybody. I wouldn't feel too bad. Brady beats most teams. I don't know. Not that big a deal to lose to Tom. What up, Killian? I genuinely don't give a fuck about any of the games that are on this weekend because the Patriots don't play till Monday now. Kind of like, like, it's really bad games in all honesty. I don't know what I'm going to watch. Oh, you guys want to know what's cool? The Arby's by me? I don't know if I told you. Well, look, Arby's got a walk-up window now because they're not letting people open up restaurants inside for a little while. I live in a college town and we've got COVID all over the place. I understand it. So now that some places are adding like walk-up windows, which is really cool. Do straight Monday night, yeah, because we're the shits. Texans only beat Brady once. Foles just garbage poop through it. Yeah, the Sims good. The Sims 3.
Mooney was wide open, but the throw nowhere near him.
You mean the Sims 3? Yeah, the Sims 3 is good. Yeah, I would say, especially for PC.
For a young rookie to come up, he's running a 7 route post corner.
Really good on PC.
And he goes to the corner. I mean, he just leaves Carlton Davis.
Man, that was terrible. Like that was just a bad throw.
Not able to move. He's in cement. I mean, that's great. And I know Foles got hit at the end of that. Trubisky missed a throw like that.
Yeah, Sims 3. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't really like Sims 4, to be honest. Sims 3 is cool because it has an open, evolving world. Like, the world does things as you play your game. So, like, random motherfuckers will age up and die. Like, your friends will get married and have their own families. It's a cool game because of that open, evolving world. I quite enjoy that. It's good for story building and story crafting. I write a lot of short That's how I write short stories, by the way. If you see me playing The Sims a lot, I'm writing. Because I'll fucking work things out and play around with it in The Sims. Like, most of my Sims games are actually short stories I've created. Because I want to see how that world would play out if it was real. And a lot of the times it's kind of a cool experiment. It's a really good writing tool for me to playing The Sims. If I have any story block, I'm like, all right, it's time to go play The Sims. Let shit happen. See how this story works.
Chicago takes a timeout. We'll be right back after this from Progressive.
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield.
So, yeah, Sims is fun. You can also build houses and shit and design things, which is fun. For those who like to design.
I'll start at the top, you start at the bottom, we'll meet in the middle.
On a computer with my mouse.
You mean like the stands?
I used to build really fucking fancy houses on that shit, because for a while I thought I wanted to be an architect when I was a kid. Like when it was Sims 2, I'd build like mansions and like sky. It was good times. Build basements and shit, which is really hard to do. But then I was like, yeah, being an architect would be gay. Imagine designing buildings. You know how fucking boring that would be? I'd have killed myself.
Back to Philly, Jacksonville, now Chicago.
They need to convert this third down here.
3rd and 6. Foles throws and
good. Good play by 3-1. Good play by 31. Wait, is that? Oh, wait a minute. Antoine Winfield. Did his dad play in the NFL?
He's just waiting for him right there. There was no opportunity. Robinson, he's going to try to get in there a little bit further inside. Nope. Foles is trying to hit it in that window, but Antoine Winfield, you know, what a player he is. He's a carbon copy.
Yeah, we know
it's
SadWords.
He can do it all. He's not the
I don't think SadWords knows if you YouTube the word SadWords.
He's a physical guy for his size.
Like just like type in his name, and you do hype channel.
10-0.
I'm pretty sure. For a while, the Nuzdar account showed up. Okay, it doesn't anymore. But for a while, that Nuzdar account would show. A Nuzdar account would show. But it's a commercial break right now, so we gotta mute it. Yeah, I'm about to time both the accounts out. Spamming too much. You're spamming. Quit spamming my chat. What's up, Kenny? How's it going? If you spam, I'm just gonna get rid of you now. I told everybody I don't play it. There's no warnings anymore. I'm just going to get rid of you. Everybody knows the rules here, and if you break them, you get thrown out. There's literally 2 rules. It's genuinely not hard to like remember. Don't spam and don't spoil football games. You just get thrown out now. Yeah, you were. You shouldn't have been involved in Nuzdar blowing up the chat. I don't care. Maybe don't come in on the same name as somebody else. That doesn't end well. Hate to tell you, it never will. You're gonna just be counted as the other person. Well, I don't care who you are. You could be the Queen of England. I don't care. I don't care. I still hope you get ran over by a train. Like, I don't give a fuck. I hope, like, you get raped. Like, I hope, like, you get picked up by, like, some strange person and get raped. Like, I genuinely hope that's what happens to you. Like, I hope, like, some person just pulls up in a van, knocks you the fuck out, and you wake up in a rape dungeon. You get sold for $36 to some fucking weirdo in the desert, and you just get fucked for your whole life. You just become a cum dumpster for some creep named D'Angelo.
Coach in the NFL, and Tom Brady.
I'm a Jew. I'm free. I get in automatically. I'm Jewish. I gotta get into free heaven card. I gotta get into heaven free card. Ever heard of the covenant?
Well, you know, Tom, throughout his career in New England, when he read defenses,
2nd and 5.
Football, he was always looking shallow to deep. Whereas Bruce Arians, he's always instructed his quarterback.
It happens, Adam. I don't care. I don't care. People are annoying. Like, that's what should happen to you.
Huge difference in how Tom Brady is reading a coverage and how he is attacking a coverage. When he's used to coming underneath, and then if it's not there underneath, now you take your deep shot.
What's the flag?
Now we got a.
They're gonna call it. What the hell was that? You went and got cereal? Hell yeah, Cody. What kind of cereal you get?
False start. Offense number 76.
Were they even set?
Remains second down.
Whatever.
Donovan Smith.
So that's taken some time for Tom Brady to get accustomed to it. Of course, we know Arians, and he's a.
It didn't even look like they were set quite yet there.
Sunday, you know, and Brady's coming around.
Whatever.
He's starting to see the results.
I don't know how they determined that was going to be false start.
When you're doing something different, there's got to be some measurable results.
Be a little screen. That goes nowhere.
Here's a move trying to be made.
Chicago sniff that shit out fast.
Strong tackle by Buster Screen. No gain.
Tom Brady, 553 TD pass.
For Tom,
Tampa is a better team. Oh, yeah, Chad. That's just simply put. Chicago's offense is abysmal. Their defense is pretty good still. I mean, the Bears have a good defense. Nothing against this side of their ball. They've played very smothering defense on the Bucs, who have a very kind of explosive offense. But their offense on Chicago is just awful. You just pay no respect to the pass, load the box up so they can't run it at all. Just sit on any kind of run play against this team. Double Allen Robinson. Dude, that's it. That's playing Chicago right now with the pass. Good catch by 18 there, but he's gonna be just short. Clearly, they got a punt. They're at like the 18-yard line. So.
And now they move the ball. He's about a half-yard short. Let's take another look.
I wonder if they're gonna go for it.
He does a nice job, though, working back through the football to make the catch.
He might have gotten it. Hold on.
Step out before he reaches.
Oh,
right there.
Damn. Yeah, he stepped out.
And it's fourth down.
Are they?
And the offense stays out there. Now Brady starts to walk away, but he's.
I was gonna say, what the fuck are they doing? They're at like the 20-yard line. You got Fruity Pebbles? Hell yeah, those are delicious. Yeah, Brady's gonna throw more than his 553rd. Are the Bucs going for? I don't know. They might be going for it.
Right now, they look like they're gonna go, and I think the delay.
Vegas has got the Chiefs going back. Yeah, a lot of people got the Chiefs back in the Super Bowl, Cody.
Back to basically the offensive ball for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
This is clearly going to be trying to draw their asses off sides. That's all this is. I don't think they're going for it. Brady's going to be up there hard counting until they either get a flag or they jump off sides. There's no fucking way they're going 4th and 1 at the 20. Dude, it's at the 20-yard line. They're literally 3 free points for Chicago if they don't get this. So, yeah, this is hut, and then they're going to wait to try it again. Hut. You know.
Coming into this game, I expected this to, if Chicago.
They're trying to get them to jump and take advantage of an aggressive defense.
I think their defense is going to have to play a big role in that. They've got to hold the
Unless Brady's about to just fall forward. Yeah, that is true, Chad. Brady's one of the greatest 1-yard sneakers in history.
For the Bears, if in fact the Bucs do go for it.
All right, 4th and 1 at the 19. Dude, there's no way they're actually about to take this and do this shit. This would be silly. This has got to be a draw offsides attempt.
Vaughn, the rookie in the backfield.
Whoa! Hey, he got the first. Oh, go Brady. Hey, that's a first down. That's 100% a first down. All day long, that's a first. He got it first. Oh, shit. Oh, go Brady.
A lot of contact for a 1-yard run.
Look at that. Yeah, he clean got that bitch, too. He stayed up. Bow. You can't stop Tom on that 1-yarder there. 43 years young.
Brady came into this game with 1 rushing touchdown, but 12 carries, 6 yards.
12 carries, 6 yards. Now it's 13 carries, 7 yards, and a touchdown this year for old GOAT Tom. Name a better quarterback runner. I'll wait. A
3-yard gain. Aaron, give us more on your conversation this week with Tom Brady.
Well, I was just going to add with what Troy was saying about the preseason games. And
yeah, the Bears defense. The Bears defense looks really good. They've held this. This is a really good Buccaneers offense. They've held the Bucs to 10 points. And the Bucs are struggling to move the football. They're regularly getting them to like weird 3rd and longs that the Bucs are miracle converting. Like, and that's because of the skill of the offense. Dude, this is not easy for the Buccaneers. This game, no. Chicago's playing really good right now. Just, they've been on the field most of their defense has got to be getting gassed too. Right with the reception, just short of the first. I'd call it maybe 3rd and 3.
And that'll bring up 3rd down. Tonight's professional grade presented by GMC, and we just watched the climbing quarterback rating of Tom Brady from week 1.
Week 1, 78.4. Week 2, 80.3. Week 3, 115.8. Last week, 117.
Divisional game at the Saints.
Brady, 10 of 14, 103 yards, a touchdown.
Right now in this ball game, I think this is an important 3rd down for Chicago.
Empty backfield. Tom's going to be trying to wing it.
Good job on 3rd down. Chicago's been good.
Here we go. Tom got empty backfield. Kind of a rare look for a Brady team. 3rd and 2. They're going to get a slant off.
Great catch by the tight end Hudson.
Hey, Hudson caught it.
Hudson had to reach to grab it. A gain of 9.
Hudson finally has a catch. Yeah, he finally didn't drop one.
It could be on Kyle Fuller inside.
Who's this going to be on?
Personal foul, face mask. Defense number 23, 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
Face mask call against Fuller.
I think Foles is the answer, but I'd rather have him than Mitch. I don't know who I'd rather have. Oh, they face masked. Oh, they face masked Evans. Damn, what a stupid move by Chicago. That's going to put the ball to like the 45, I believe.
But he's able to make a catch. This is a pretty good room. I mean, we talked about O.J. Howard being down, but they've got some depth. And you don't replace O.J. Howard, but they can still get the ball to those guys and create some matchup problems.
Look like Marpet.
Ball start. Offense number 76, 5-yard penalty, still 1st down.
There was movement on the left side.
Yeah, Nagy. Yeah, I think I agree, Chad. It's that, or he doesn't trust his quarterbacks to adequately play call, like to actually make the calls that he wants to make. Because Nagy's usually really good about play calling and stuff like that. Usually his specialty is running a really complex, good offense. But, I mean, he hasn't had exceptional quarterback play the last couple of years, so he's probably had to dial it back. So it's kind of, it's weird to judge. Like, Nagy's a really good fucking offensive, like, coordinator, play caller. But, like, I mean, Foles can, like, they can only use, like, Foles kind of gets the offense, but Foles is missing guys that are wide open. Like, and they're, like, not even, like those are touchdown throws Foles are missing. I've seen 2 or 3 throws that should have gone for 6 in this game. Like, the Bears should probably be up 14-10. Like, there's a couple wide open throws that Nagy schemed out. And Foles just misses them.
That was Roquan Smith again, who delivered.
Foles' interception was corny. It was lucky as shit for the Bucs.
He missed some tackles on Sunday like that.
Yeah, the bobbled catch by Robinson. It's just Foles is unlucky in this one so far. And it's kind of his own fault. You can't miss wide open guys streaking down the field. You just can't do that. Like, you'll never beat the Patriots or Tom Brady team that way. Yeah, you should do a first half. Oh. Oh.
That was Cyril Grayson.
You can't push a. How is that?
Rookie, and those two got
he shoved him into the ground.
Up, and Grayson went down.
Pass interference. Defense number 33.
Pass interference can only occur when a forward pass is thrown from behind the line of scrimmage, regardless of whether a pass is legal or illegal, or whether it crosses the line. Defensive pass interference rules apply from the time the ball is thrown until it's touched. You can't touch a receiver, dude.
This is a young player who I like what I've seen. And
when the ball is in the air while holding, wow. You see the rules there? That's pass interference. You can't push a receiver down who's streaking. He literally got pushed onto the ground.
But he slid to the second because he's got a history of shoulder injuries. But
Go watch Amir's stream or something, man. Don't hang out here. You're annoying as fuck. Go watch Amir's banner. That's more your speed, is Amir.
Good protection pass, incomplete for Gronkowski.
You're a little too angry to be here, kid. Go do something else somewhere else.
Penalty.
Just time him out every time he comes
First
in.
and 10 from the 20, now second and 10.
Yeah, when you talked about there's Chuck Pagano, and he took.
We'll just be getting rid of
year.
all the
I was
nud
gonna
stars
say
on the
Big Fangio, his
channel
last year in 2018.
for now.
You mentioned it, Joe. All the sacks, all the takeaways. They led the league in takeaways, and they just had a hard time coming up with them last year.
I don't care. You guys are all just gone
This
now.
would be a good time for a negative play.
Here's Jones. On second and 10.
4th and 7.
Trevathan with the stop, and yet another third down. With the number 3 third down defense of the Chicago Bears, with Tampa Bay already up 10. It's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, this is a nice drive by Tampa Bay, one that started on the 10-yard line, and it's still going because of the decision by Bruce Arians to go for it on 4th down.
3rd and 7. Oh, another empty backfield. Looks like they're going to be taking a shot at the end zone. Yep. Ah, overthrew it. Not a good throw. Not a good throw.
On his back, and the field goal unit comes on for Tampa Bay on 4th and 7.
That's one of those where it's probably a good
We'll see. We'll see, DSF. I think the Bills probably lose that game. I don't think they have a defense to deal with the Chiefs like at all. Their defense is really bad. The Bills. They have problems in that secondary that are going to be exposed big time. And then we're going to have to see what Josh Allen looks like having to come back from a big deficit. Because there's going to be no defense from the Bills in that game. They don't have it this year. Have you watched any of their games? They almost blew it to Miami, you know.
13-0.
And it'll be 13-0. Bucs now lead. 7:03 remaining in the second quarter. That is 7:03, and it'll be the Bucs ball or the Bears ball when it comes back. Commercial break. Woo! Yeah, he's probably asking Ryan Pace, like, hey man, like what the fuck am I supposed to do with all this shit I have at quarterback? Chicago could have drafted Deshaun Watson. They could have drafted Patrick Mahomes. I think Foles is a bad quarterback, Chad. He's missed like wide open throws. There's some of the throws Foles has missed tonight. There's no excuse. Like you just can't. There's been like bad throws from him. Like even to the point where Aikman's going, oh man, that was another bad throw. Like Aikman usually doesn't hoe out quarterbacks like that, you know, unless they're really being bad. Like, you know, and quarterbacks kind of protect each other in the evaluations. Yeah, he shouldn't be your starter. He's not a starter. If you have to compare him as a starter, he's a bad quarterback. As a backup, he's a good backup, but as a starter, he's not a good quarterback. It's kind of like the Mitch Trubisky thing. Like Mitch seems like a great backup, just not a. It's like Bortles and all those guys. They're good. Joe Flacco now. I mean, Flacco's elite, so I apologize for even speaking ignorance. We all know how good Joe Flacco is. Yeah, because Belichick sat his starting corner and fucking Foles abused it. Yeah, I don't know. He only got that because the Patriots decided to lose the Super Bowl for some reason.
He's a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. You have to go on the
Texans lose to the Jags. I think the Texans do lose that game.
incredible ability to get
I think
in
the
and out
complete
of
changing of their
start and stop
situation,
with full
like they
speed.
changed everything again.
Sometimes doing it on
And for like
really
5 days,
good
that's not enough
fields.
time to get
6
everything
touchdown
right
games,
for a
rookie
game
at 65 was
against the
in the
division
mud
foe who's
big
going to be
league.
playing you like a
He suffered a
motherfucker.
major
Because the
knee
Jags
injury
have
in
lost
his
4
fourth
straight
season, came back
to
for
that
a year,
Texans
injured
team,
his other
and there's
knee.
going to be revenge
Just 68 games in all,
from
and
a
that was
weirdly
plenty
competent Jaguars
to
team.
make him the youngest
And
inductee
the
in the
Texans
Hall of
have some problems on defense that Gardner Minshew might be able to manipulate in terms of secondary woes. That's my upset is the Jags beating the Texans this week.
One other note, Gale Sayers grew up in Omaha watching and idolizing.
And Romeo Crennel is a
Gibson, who
terrible
just
coach.
passed away this past
Like
week
I
at the
like,
age of 84.
I remember Romeo as a head coach. He
Gale
fucking
spoke
sucked.
often of how he was Gibson.
He's a good enough coordinator, I guess, but like,
African American kid with what was out there in front of
oh
him.
shit, hell yeah,
Gibson,
Max! It sounds like your next
tremendous
couple
athlete,
streams you'll get it then,
great basketball player,
or on your
played
next
for
picks video you'll get it.
And Sayers watched him as a kid in Omaha.
I first learned of Gale
You got
Sayers
Houston, yeah. That was a hard game to pick, honestly. I went with I just don't trust.
when I was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and what a job.
Not bad play for Chicago.
Sayers caught 8-yard gain to Anthony Miller.
2nd and 8.
Jamel Dean out there to make the
Or
stop.
2nd and 2. I always do that. Whenever it's an 8-yard pickup, and I see it's whatever, like if it's an 8-yard pickup, I'll go 2nd and 8, 3rd and 8. And it's like, what am I doing? It's a first down. I don't know what that is. It's kind of something to like in baseball games. I'd call it. I add a ball or a strike zone. I don't know. Fucking retard. 2nd and 2. Let's see what the Bears do. Quick little slant. Get the first down.
Demetrius Harris, catch number 5 on the year for 9.
Demetrius Harris makes this snag.
Good job. They split out the big man and got a big body running in there and able to put it on him. And Nick Foles, you know, after the interception, after a touchdown, he's got pretty much the same demeanor. You know, he's very calm, and that's one of the positives about him. He's able to kind of calm
Browns
the
look.
ship.
They have a good running game. The Browns do.
He's been a good influence on some of these young players, but now is the time for this offense.
Foles, Montgomery, well played by the Buccaneer defense. Swallowed up.
It's pretty good, yeah. It's pretty good. They got 3 good teams. I would argue that the NFC West is the best, and that's been my argument for a while. But the AFC North is really good too. I would say it goes like NFC West #1 in degree of difficulty, then probably the North, and then the NFC North. No, because Chicago and Minnesota are shitting out. Looks like the South is going to be extremely competitive with the Panthers, Saints, and Bucs. So the NFC South might be really good this year as well.
Tried to make a move, got maybe a couple of extra yards.
But I would say it's probably the NFC West than AFC North. Then I would probably go NFC South, because that is a real motherfucker of a division right now. They got 3 pretty good teams that can bang with each other. So
only on NFL Network.
I think the Panthers are 2-2.
Earlier tonight, and that show's fun. I catch it just about.
Yeah, Carolina isn't bad. Carolina they're figuring out their offense. 3rd and 12 right now. Yeah, false start. Dude, that's like the 3rd time the Bears have false started, but they've only been called once.
See who it goes against. Like the right guard was rocking back, but was somebody coming across early.
Cool, Chad. Like, that's like when people bring up Chad Pennington's accuracy. Didn't he only play in like fucking?
Still 3rd down.
The answer is Shaq.
Has Foles played in 100 career games?
Well, Shaq Barrett.
Genuinely, like, has he played 100 career games?
Watch Effetti, though. I don't know. I mean, Effetti, the right
Yeah, Teddy's
guard,
really good. Teddy's very underrated as a quarterback.
Moving back, but they called it against Barrett.
Teddy Bridgewater actually shatters the narrative that they don't give black quarterbacks a second chance in the NFL. What are you talking about? If you're good, you rise above being benched eventually.
Foles gets it to Montgomery. Biggest play of the half for Chicago.
Yeah, and durability and availability is a big part of being a good NFL player, in my opinion. Like, Brady's better than a lot of people because he's missed like 4 games in his career. He's missed a season, you know, due to the injury to his ACL, and then he missed 4 games due to suspension. Over 20 years is a game a year. That's, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah. Got to be available to be a good quarterback to me.
Cordero to the 41.
Yeah, I was talking about Cordero Patterson.
And you got to work in more than just Andy Reid's offense.
You know, when he was with Minnesota, they used him as a wide receiver. They weren't able to really implement him in the offense the way they would.
Yeah, don't do that to Teddy. Teddy's a good quarterback. Like, the only reason the Vikings moved on from Teddy was because they found another quarterback while his leg got fucking. Like, didn't he tear every single thing in his knee and then break it? Like, he did some shit that, like, a lot of people don't talk about. His career almost ended because of that horrible knee. I think they almost had to decapitate it too. It wasn't anywhere near what Alex Smith. Oh, good catch by Robinson. It wasn't anywhere near what Smith had to go through, obviously. But like, Teddy had a fucked up knee. Like his ACL, MCL, PCL, complete tears. Like, terrible tear. Every ligament in the knee got tore up. And that's the only thing that derailed Teddy Bridgewater, is that injury. That dude was so fucking accurate, Teddy Two Gloves. I'd have killed to have him in New England right now. I would fucking be so. I'd have loved that. We got Camp. Oh shit! What a catch by Patterson down to the 3 or 4. Yeah, because with quarterback, with QBR, don't they take into running? If you're doing the ESPN QBR thing, that's a flawed stat because it takes into running, and Tom can't run. His QBR is going to be fundamentally lower than people's because Tom provides no running game. And if you're talking about QBR, that does take into running. Like, it's a 2-minute warning, by the way. 2-minute warning here. It's 13-10. That puts the Bears at the Tampa Bay 3. So Chicago's about to score. Like, QBR to me is kind of a okay stat. I'm not the biggest fan of it because it punishes pocket passers. Passer rating? Just pure passer rating? Hold on. What does that mean though, Chad? Are you insinuating that they're better quarterbacks? Passer ratings of dumb fucking. I've never cared about passer. Have you ever heard me go, well, he's good because he's got that passer rating? What are you suggesting? Hold on. So Tom threw 183 picks, and Tony's thrown 117, and Tony played for like 9 years. So I mean, I don't really know what are you getting at? He played 9 seasons. Hold on, I think 9. Let me see here. Yeah, 9 years, dude. What? There's much larger sample size for Tom to. Tom's doubled his career.
Still got the best completion percentage in the postseason.
Oh, okay, yeah, Chad, we agree then. Yeah, okay. Yeah, never mind then, Chad. Never mind. We agree entirely. Yeah, okay, we agree entirely. We agree entirely on the passer rating stuff.
Sitting inches inside.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Tony threw like.
Streaky quarterback. I mean, he can get hot at any time.
If he'd have played as long as Tom, he'd have thrown like over 300, almost 300 interceptions in his career. You know what I mean? Tom's played 20 years and only doesn't even have 200 picks. That's unreal. I think Peyton Manning has.
Done a good job. Now they can just punch this in.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Turn this into a heck of a ball game.
Foles to his right.
They always hide Peyton Manning's career picks.
Incomplete.
I think it's like 250 Peyton Manning has. It's fucking crazy.
Robinson, who came into this game tied with the fourth most.
Yeah, exactly. Passer rating's a flawed stat too. Passer rating works like this. It's all about efficiency for passer rating. If you go 10 for 12 and throw 4 touchdowns and have 210 yards, you will have a 158.3. Now, if you have a quarterback that goes 28 for 41, 350 yards, 7 touchdowns, and interception, he's not going to have as good a passer rating as the other guy. But who had a better passing game? The guy with a fuckload more yards and more touchdowns. No matter, Bears just got a touchdown. I think they popped it in there. It took them.
If it stands, that's the Bears' first rushing touchdown of the season.
That's the Bears' first rushing touchdown. What a great offense Chicago exhibits.
It sure was.
It's purely inspirational. Passer rating's a fun stat because the less passes you throw and the more touchdowns you happen to create, it like jacks your numbers way up.
Montgomery then to get to a cutback lane, because otherwise there just was not a lot there. It's a great job, a great drive by Chicago.
Oh no, Star, that was one of the biggest struggle touchdowns I've ever seen. We? What do you mean we?
Deficit to 6. There's the blocking. There's Effetti, longtime Seahawk. Bears are on the board.
So Nuz is now a Chicago Bears fan. All right. I'll let everybody know, Nuzdar. Well, now we know. All right, Nuz, the Bears fan. Is Khalil Mack your favorite player? I haven't said we when referring to the Bucs once. I don't like this team. This isn't my team. I don't say we. I'm not a fan of this team. No, that's not true, Nuz. You clearly are a Bears fan. You clearly said we. You're a Bears fan. You just said we. You just genuinely said we. Yeah, I am listening. I don't care. You're a Bears fan. Let's go Bears. Defense told you we were winning. Told you we were winning this game. 9:37, Nuzdar. Gotta go, liar. And you too, Sadwords. You can fuck right off too, you little faggot. I'm tired of this. Gronk's still injured. He was in the game for a little bit. He's been sparingly used. So we got about 1:48 remaining here in the second quarter. And yeah, now they're both just gone now. If you're just going to sit there and lie and complain and bam. Bye. All right, here come the Pats.
Numbers tonight. One pick that was knocked into the air by Robinson and intercepted by Carlton Davis, and Brady has the touchdown throw to Mike Evans. From the 25, 2 timeouts left. This one batted into the air and down to the grass.
Well, as we know, there's plenty of timeout, and they've got the 2 timeouts, but depending on now what happens here on 2nd down.
Khalil Mack got that one.
Anyway, 2nd and 10.
Maybe the Bears start thinking they're going to get another shot.
I think it's just easier if I just ban people from the channel that I don't want watching instead of making fun of them.
Pass to the sideline is caught.
Incomplete.
And now they say
That was a juggle catch. I didn't think that was going to be ruled good.
Come together and talk about it. So that was incomplete for the rookie Keyshawn.
Yeah, they're gone now. Fuck that. I have a headache from dealing with that fucking retarded shit. They're just banned. Being banned. Lots of bans can happen.
On Fox, Raiders and Chiefs on CBS. Check your local listings for the game in your area. And stream games on your mobile device with the Yahoo Sports and NFL apps. 3rd down and 10.
That's Mike Evans there in the slot.
Good protection. Vaughn.
Oof.
Incomplete. Big hit by Kyle Fuller, and now
Yeah, Keyshawn got his ass lit up.
Very late, and I'm not sure I agree with the flag. At least what I saw, it sure looked like Fuller came in. And
I think they're going to flag it too, aren't they?
Look at it. I may be eating my words, but it looked plain to me. And it came in really late, like you said, Joe. But let's take a close look at this. No, nothing wrong with that. Nope.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that hit. That was just a really good hit.
You'd hate to see that this drive continues when, I mean, this is textbook. This is what,
that was a good shoulder to shoulder. That was shoulder to shoulder, man. That's how the NFL wants those hits happening.
Here's a call.
There is no foul on the play. 4th down.
Good.
That is a good job by this crew.
Good job.
They also waited long enough to get to look at it up on the big screen here at Soldier Field. Brady took a hit as well. Oh.
Well, that was a low hit on a quarterback. You can't hit the quarterback's legs like that. That guy who just ran into Brady like that is really lucky the refs didn't see him fucking hit the legs. Leg hits usually are pretty fucking. You get the laundry thrown on you pretty immediately with the leg hits. But yeah, no, that was good. I'm glad they didn't flag anything because there was nothing. Even though the thing on Brady, the ball was already out, so whatever. I'm glad they didn't flag anything on that one because that was just a good hit. That was a really good hit by Fuller.
I just want to reiterate, Joe, that is, I mean, we tend to these
like everybody wants like safer hits without people using their helmets. Fuller does a beautiful fucking shoulder pad into another guy's fucking shoulder pads. Hey, textbook. That's how you punt, or that's how you kick it or hit.
Tampa Bay, the return team for Chicago.
I was gonna say that might be a fumble here.
As they're looking to see, we're told if this is, and it was close, a catch.
Uh-oh, your cousin fumbled it.
Then you get to the
yes, Cody. Yes, sir.
It, Mike, about a clear recovery afterward. It looked like the ball sat there for a while. That was close, Mike.
Yeah, Joe, it's an interesting play to look at. You know, does he have the ball long enough to actually complete the process of the catch? So you have to look at 1, 2, and then that was the 3rd step, actually. Did he control it? But there is the clear recovery by Chicago. So you look here. 1,
2, football. Oh, that's a fumble. 100% that's a fumble right there.
Because he doesn't really have full control of the ball.
Damn, you get to roast your cousin now, Braden. I'd be sending his ass a text message, bruh.
The ball was hit and fumbled. Recovered by Chicago at the 27-yard line.
You know how hard I'd be roasting my fucking cousin right now? I'd be grabbing the phone and being like, I'd have a picture of that shit. Click. Hey, man. What happened?
And then Robert Quinn
I didn't even voice record that shit. I'd be talking like, hey man, what happened out there? You got your ass rung up, didn't you?
2 drives ago, a takeaway for the Chicago defense.
What they needed. Yeah, it's their 5th takeaway of the season.
I don't know how you aren't. I'd be fucking all over this. I'd be like, man, I'm about to roast this motherfucker back to the Stone Age.
Kyle Fuller does an excellent job, and they're able to set this offense up here.
Unless he's like super sensitive about the play stuff, then I wouldn't advise that.
Foles capitalize.
Yeah.
That was just a 17
Most people aren't.
second
Here we go. First and 10.
Here is Robinson, makes the catch, takes it to the 20.
Yeah, Bears got to score here.
Chicago with all kinds of time. 2 timeouts.
Oh, dude, they got 2 timeouts and they're out. Yeah, dude, they'll probably score easily here.
7 yards to start the possession.
That's a bad turnover. This is a bad turnover. Bears have a good deal of momentum on their side right now. Like with the touchdown, the turnover.
The ball, and they're already pretty much in field goal range. And
Keyshawn, you can't be bouncing that on the ground. You're gonna lose your spot here.
Chicago, by the way, gets the ball to start the second half.
And the Bears get the ball at the start of the half. Yeah, that makes this very interesting.
2nd down, end zone, tight end, Graham incomplete.
Oh man, even that was a terrible camera angle. Terrible camera
Jamel
angle.
Dean right there, and Graham did not get both feet down as the call.
Jamel Dean, I mean, he jumps that. He gets caught kind of looking and not playing the ball, and he's able to.
That's on fucking.
That's pretty close too.
Yeah, the ball comes loose there, but does he? I don't think.
Oh, Jimmy has to have better foot attention, dude.
Control there, Joe.
And then the ball comes out at the end anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he dropped. Okay. All right. Good. Great throw by Nick Foles. You can't really fault anything. That was just. Jimmy Graham needs to have better on-field awareness.
Here's Patterson. Makes a move. Has a
Patterson picks up the first.
To the 12. And a timeout taken by Chicago.
Well, he could have just caught that ball and got the first down and ran out of bounds. Instead, he stays in bounds, doesn't get much to show for it, and they end up having to use a timeout.
And it'll be 41 seconds, and they had to burn a Teo.
Coming up on the Toyota halftime.
Oh yeah, it's just yeah, he's fine. It's just it's just something it just sucks that happened.
Bucs NFL Sunday coming up on the Toyota halftime.
Crew not excited to see our group, so they walk out to crickets.
Yeah, well, get used to it.
All right.
We've had to.
I'll take crickets sometime.
The Philly Shrine. Yeah, he should be leading Philadelphia.
Aren't all bad.
41 seconds left. And now
Will we see this game go to Chicago's favor at the half? Oh, they whip it to Graham. What a catch. What a fucking catch by Jimmy Graham. Holy shit. Dog, what a catch by Graham. How the fuck did he just catch that?
Just with one hand. I mean, he's got one arm kind of grabbed, and Jamel Dean.
Dog, he one-handed that shit like this and just brought it in. What a fucking catch.
Relegated to now these days is using his big body down in these situations and coming up with plays like that with his basketball background. Great job.
Well, good throw. It was a little forced pass. But wow, what a throw. What a throw, what a catch. What a catch by Jimmy. Wow.
Started with the hit by Kyle Fuller.
How it started is the hit by Fuller. How it's going. Jimmy Graham making one-handed touchdown catches in the end zone.
And here's the catch to get it into the end zone.
Bears fans are going, all 16 Bears fans in the world are going absolutely ballistic right now.
By Jimmy Graham.
I'm just kidding.
Being able to make that play. This is a guy, when he was with New Orleans, I mean, shoot, he was catching 80, 85 balls a year, 1,000-yard seasons. And
crazy he's still in the league. Feels like Jimmy Graham has been in the league for a really long time. He is Jimmy G too. Holy shit! But Graham's been in the league for forever. It feels like.
A threat. You know, they went out and they drafted.
I remember when he used to go by Jeremy Shockey. No, I'm just kidding.
And Jimmy Graham and.
When he got married to his husband.
That tight end room a little bit. They had Trey Burton a couple of years ago, and he had some injuries, and Trying to get a little more production at that spot. That's a good job on that possession.
All right, so it's going to give the Bucs 36 seconds. Who knows what the fuck the Bucs are going to do? They might try something. They got 2 timeouts.
With Montgomery right after that, and then get the touchdown for the guy in the middle's former teammate, Jimmy Graham, who was with the Green Bay Packers. NFC.
Who knows what they're about to try here?
Russell Wilson has been nothing short of amazing.
Knowing Arians and Brady, they're going to try and put this fucking ball in the end zone.
The Eagles lead the NFC.
I don't think it's going to work, though.
Coming off a big win over the 49ers.
I agree. I really hope Russ gets the MVP this year. It'd be well-deserved. It's been a long time coming. And I'm glad there's hype around it. You know what I mean? Like, actual hype for him getting it. Oh, it looks like they're going to end the half.
That, by the way, for Jimmy Graham, his 4th touchdown catch of this season, had 3 in a 38-catch season with Green Bay last year. So he's already eclipsed that mark. Touchdown catch number 78 in his fantastic career. Here's a first down.
With 8 seconds left.
By Jones. So try to work
Tampa takes the timeout.
Into the passing game, and an 8-yard completion. Timeout taken by Tampa Bay.
Because of course they take a timeout.
On the Buccaneers. Another injury, Aaron.
Well, we saw Keyshawn Vaughn with that big hit, and then of course he fumbled the football. He came over to the sidelines for a while. Training staff looked at it. No update from Tampa Bay about his status, but they did take him back into the locker room, Joe.
Damn, your cousin got took back.
Fournette, who's active, but he's really there in an emergency situation. Didn't
Bears are going to win since I picked the Bucs. Yeah, I know that one, guy. Same here. I know. Same. I'm cursed.
They ran some plays with Devin White at running back, their linebacker.
I can't pick primetime games. It's a safe strategy. Just pick opposite of me. Only on primetime. Oh. There's still another half. Brady's a second half quarterback. Much like the Patriots, we are second half. Yeah, like I'll like perfect fucking Sunday afternoon. Like I'll get all those games. I'm fucking Kirk Cousins of picking football games. Can't stop me in the 1 and 4 o'clock windows. But the moment you go ahead and slide me to that bigger mode. Oh, look who's on his real account. Brady, please win so I can get my right. Yeah, that was my third. All right, they're gonna kneel it out, and that'll end the half. But what's up, Sadwards?
Halftime with the score 14-13 Chicago. First time since 2005 the Bears would.
You know how you have a Nuzdar Hamdoon account? I'm pretty sure you've been in the stream trolling as yourself. Or as Nuzdar, dude. Like, wasn't one of your Sadwards accounts formerly named Nuzdar's a Nuzdar fake account? Because for a while when you used to search up like Sadwards, that's what came up was a Nuzdar Hamdoon sports talk channel. And there was another one in here. There was 2 of them, and oh yeah, that'll keep. Yeah, that's what I was figuring. There's probably someone with the actual thing on. Not too worried about it. We're having a good time. Did I make the picks after Monday Night Football? Yeah, same here. Oh, you make them right after the games end. Right, oh, you changed it just a week ago. That's cool. Hell yeah. Anyway, it's halftime. Yeah, I think Bucs are coming back. We still got this. Well, not we, but Brady's got this. We know that. That's what I meant to say. Brady's got it. It's you know. Next time you think who would I pick and pick the opposite. Yeah, you know, man, it's just crazy that there was somebody who came in with your kind of like typing mannerisms and crazy. Bears don't run the ball at all. Just pass. That's Matt Nagy. If he had his wishes, he would never fucking run that thing. Wrong. I picked New Orleans, but Mike could be upset. I don't think no. I got the Saints still. I should have picked the Chargers. Yeah, you got to make. Yeah, I was. I don't trust the Chargers. Yeah, dude, I don't know what to tell you. Sad words. It's just it sucks that like an account I know that you've had and like it just randomly is changed a week ago. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm not trying to be a dick, dude. It's just like came in talking shit and spamming and being an asshole. Like,
here in this beautiful field here in Los Angeles. And you know what, Howie, if you have seen Nick Foles' career, basically this first half is just a replay of the entirety.
It's a microcosm of
yeah,
his
exactly.
career.
He's from the Andy Reid style stuff. Even the Eagles do it to some sort of lesser degree.
Missed Mooney on a deep ball that should have been a touchdown, and then he caught fire on the one drive, and they get the turnover, and then he converts on the touchdown.
I'll give you back your mod, man.
Touchdown, and right now we're sitting at 14-13, and when a quarter
find out it was you though, dude. That's still like the end. Like that's that.
Bad.
On the flip side here, Tony,
I'll take your word. But you have to understand how fucking suspicious that shit looks, dude. You know I know you had that account.
Everybody banged up like they
you have to know that. And it's like, what the fuck is this, dude?
Who are you going to go to? You got to go to the 5th rounder who they traded up to get Tyler Johnson, and he's come on strong. And I tell you what, this is what Tom Brady does. He's like Magic Johnson. He makes
I don't know. There was just a shitload of spamming going on. 15 to 21, 150. Hold on, where's Tom? 14 to 23, 131 yards and a touchdown. Would be a little better, but lots of drops in this game already.
You know, we were wondering who Tyler Johnson is, so we did a Google search, and when you put in Tyler Johnson, Tampa Bay, he's not even the first one that comes up. Tyler Johnson of the Tampa Bay Lightning comes up before, of course, they won the Stanley Cup this year. Terry, you look at this first half.
I got to hand it to though Tampa Bay. It was a gutsy move to trade up to the 5th.
Tom doesn't play defense, so I genuinely don't know why.
They knew it. They knew he would be a star on a night like this.
Well, you know, Chicago came out, and I told everybody, I said,
I'm not.
Do they want to play? It looked like
debating.
they were just dead. I went, do they want to play? It looked horrible. And then, like how he said, boy,
played a worse game,
dude. Tampa came out. They did all their stuff early, play action over the middle, crossing routes, all
lazy.
which was really good for him. My question:
You're lazy. You're timed out now too. If you're gonna come in with like retarded statements.
And does this
timed out now.
He cannot see delayed blitzes.
Done.
And that's when people can get to him. But you got to time it up.
I hope your mom gets shot in the face. Like, I don't care. I hope she dies. Gets shot right in her stupid face for creating.
A little something to look forward to.
For such a
we are halfway through the opening game here
useless motherfucker to come out of a cunt.
Is not going according to plan for the
I
rest
hope
of
someone
week 5.
shoots her in the
we'll
fucking
explain
face.
That on the other side, but first, Toyota reminds us.
Whatever, baby, if she created you, she's a fucking fuck up, just like your dad who should be shot in the face. No, your dad should be left alive so he knows what he's done. You think I'm gonna do to win if the Giants win on Sunday? That'd be funny. Like your dad will be left alive. It's just, dog, stop. I'd be so goddamn ashamed if you were related to me, like at all. Like, I would leave my family. He's just gonna keep whining like a girl. I'm gonna time you out because you're just gonna complain like a bitch. I'm so tired of people, right? Like, still gonna complain like a little bitch when I explain the situation. I explained why I took it away. And it's very logical why I did it. If you have a problem with it, fuck off and don't watch. Yeah, we play on Monday, actually. We play Monday at 5, unless they changed it again to Tuesday. Did they push it to Tuesday? I know it was Monday at 5. You're a ticking time bomb. The moment your Giants get a win or even a tie, you're going to go off. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm so close to just not streaming till I get my main channel back, and nobody will be a mod. On the main channel, Braden, it's going to be a lot different looking for the mod system. A lot of people aren't going to be mods. I'm thinking I'll leave very certain people, and I've been keeping very good track of people that won't be mods on my main channel. There's no questions about that. Guarantee we'll see the positive test on the Bills after the Titans game. Yeah, I wouldn't be playing that game. To me, that game should just not be happening. Pats play Monday. Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's Monday at 5 is when they play, which is awesome. All day Monday afternoon is football. Yeah, well, they should push the season a few weeks. They should add weeks in and push the fucking Super Bowl back to March. Like, the Super Bowl should be a floating date at this point. Like, I don't know why they're still steadfast at the season being as long as it needs to be. No, make the season longer and push the Super Bowl back. Push the playoffs back. How would you feel? I wouldn't care. I think it would be pretty funny if the Astros won the World Series again, just because it would really, like, as someone who enjoys seeing, like, as long as it's not my team falling at the hands of them, I don't care type deal. So I'll enjoy the shit show and carnage of Yankees fans crying like a bunch of babies if the Astros win. I genuinely want it to happen. Because I'd just be like, oh, look at all these salty motherfuckers, huh? Now you can't say they're fucking their 17 titles tainted because they just won one clean as shit. How do you feel about them apples? That's how I feel about that. To me, I almost need these guys to win the World Series to kind of validate my point that the sign stealing doesn't mean anything. Because I don't think you can really cheat in baseball. I don't think that's possible. I don't think it's possible to cheat in baseball. You can argue steroids, sure, it makes you a little stronger, but that doesn't really mean your hand-eye is better. No, I don't think they should do that one guy. I think they should extend the season and play the games later, giving some teams more bye weeks later in the season. This should be baked in. Like, the Super Bowl should have a baked-in floating date, in my opinion. So we could have situations like it. It's almost too much money. What's up, dude? 4112. You just got to reschedule. There's too much money wrapped up in these games. They will not cancel NFL games. Dude, the NFL will not play that game. I think there's a lot of money on these games. There's millions of dollars made by the league on these. It almost seems, but what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, it should be in March and even maybe April. Like, there should be no solid date. Like, they need to be able to confidently reschedule games. Yeah, they rescheduled. The tickets are good for later. The NFL needs to be a little bit better about that because they only baked in like an extra week. Like, they baked in more games. Like, they did bake in time for more stuff, but it was only like a couple. Oh shit! Hold on. I thought the game was back on. It's AC/DC. I think so too, sports expert. Sadly, I sadly think so too. I hope the Patriots don't, or else we're in some trouble too. But I'm hoping we don't. I don't think we will. We would have seen more from the Cam Newton situation because that's 6 days since everything. You know, the incubation period by now would probably be producing some positives. So tomorrow's probably a big day for everything. Just a reminder, it is 13-14. The Bears will get the ball to start the second half. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I really need something to drink. I'm very thirsty. Yeah, I'll be back too in a second.
Kyle will be wearing the schoolboy outfit. It's a 1-point game at the half, and well, Chicago just pulled that thing out and turned it all around at the end of the first half, and you know, we got a good ball game here.
We got a great ball game.
Momentum is on the side of the Bears.
Big turnaround there in that first half was the offsides penalty on
Titans versus Bills was canceled.
It was 3rd and 11 right there, and then they should have
potentially
called that.
I think that'd be for the best. Stop it for a month. Put teams into hard bubbles, 32 locations. Obviously, it'd be a situation of they just kind of stay in like a team facility for the rest of the season. Let more guys opt out if they aren't comfortable doing that, and play the season and finish it. You know what I mean? That's probably what the best option is.
Chicago starts the second half with the football.
Why was Mitch benched? Mitch stinks.
Pinion still trying to get this ball out of the end zone and avoid a return by Patterson. Nope. From the very back of the end zone.
He's going to return that shit, Patterson.
Makes some moves.
Uh-oh.
It's amazing.
Uh-oh. Okay, they got him. They barely got his ass. Ooh, that was dangerous.
39-yard return from a guy who had a 109-yard return in his career. A record that will never be broken, can only be matched. Let's go down to Christina. What'd you learn at the half?
Well, Joe, you know, the Bears have not scored a single point in the third quarter this season. That's one of the first things that Matt Nagy pointed out to me at the half. He said, we've got the ball here to start the half, and obviously great field possession is so important for us to get points here. He said Tampa Bay possessed the ball so much in that first half. Keep them out of those long drives. On defense, we have to continue to affect the pocket, force turnovers, and not wait for it.
On the backfield, Montgomery, and a strong tackle by Devin White. And now for the other sideline and the other team, here's Aaron.
All right, Joe, well, Bruce Arians, I asked him defensively what he thought of his team's effort in the first half, and he said, well, we gave them some plays, we blew some coverages, we got to find a way to fix this up. He said, offensively, I think our performance was so-so. That turnover was big, and the update on running back Keyshawn Vaughn is that he does have a chest injury. He's questionable to return, but he is going to try and see.
I would like to see Josh has definitely improved from last year in terms of his accuracy, which has always kind of been my main gripe with him. It was actually a year ago today. I think me and you, somebody had a Discord conversation with me, where I actually said Allen can be good if he can figure out how to fucking throw the ball and get it all figured out.
Holding. Offense number 85. 10-yard penalty.
But
Still second down.
Allen definitely benefits from the offensive line and the addition of Diggs. But also his accuracy's improved wildly. Like wildly improved.
They're going to accept it and then back him up to second.
Like wild improvement for the accuracy for Josh. So he's improving. I'd like to see it against, not the Jets and Dolphins, like.
Then you come into this year and you expect it the way that they finished, a young group that started the year and came on, and can they continue?
The Rams was pretty impressive. The Raiders were missing their starting safety and corner, so I don't necessarily know how impressive that is. But still, he's more accurate, which was important for him. Because most of his game wasn't bad. Like, he wasn't a terrible quarterback. It's just his accuracy was booty. And that will fuck a quarterback up. That will ruin you in the NFL, by the way. And he knew that because he got that. Look how fucking improved it is. Dude clearly worked on his accuracy like there was a gun to his head. They had a gun to this motherfucker's head like this, said, play. He's like, okay. And he's fucking, now he's 71% completion. It's good to be wrong. I don't mind being wrong about evaluations of young players. Like, I don't want anyone to suck in the NFL, that kind of sucks. I think it's funny. But, like, that's someone's dream ending. That's fucking depressing. At the end of the day, even if I don't like the player, as long as they don't play for a team I really hate, you don't want to see anyone suck, dude. That's the end of their career. Like, that's a dream broken. Like, oh, damn. That really sucks. He might not have a backup plan. What's he going to do now?
it's not the start that Matt Nagy wanted here in this third quarter.
They basically got to punt it.
First 3 and out for Chicago in the game. Donald with Mickens, line drive punt. Little room in front of Mickens, and he just slides down, gets up. Decent return of 12. Good starting field position for Brady and the Bucs as they trail by 1.
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield.
Oh, no.
First was dog. Yeah, the Colts. Like I hate the Jets. Something fierce, and I don't like the Packers. I really hate the Jets. Like desperately hate the fucking Jets. To me, there is nothing greater in life than the fact that they're the worst team in the NFL now. You know how happy I am that the fucking Jets are the worst team? Because I remember a year ago, almost a year ago today. Actually, this would have been more September before the season started, when everybody was really high on the New York Jets. You remember this? And do you remember this last year? Everybody was really high on the Jets because they signed C.J. Mosley and Le'Veon Bell. Those were 2 big deals for the Jets. Everyone said, oh, man, watch out for the New York Jets. They might be coming for the division there, Rob. And I said, nope. It's actually June 12th is the video. I believe I went, nah, the team to watch out for in the AFC East is the Bills if Josh Allen can play football and, become a good quarterback. They're way better than the Jets are. And I was like, their defense is elite and they have a decent offense. Quarterback's a question mark. Yeah, no, the Jets were terrible. I don't know why anybody fell for the New York Jets last year. What, you really think a linebacker that the Baltimore Ravens let walk is really good? Really? You think that? Okay. You're stupid. Yeah, a team that historically doesn't let linebackers go, let a fucking linebacker go, and everybody was like, look how good he is. Really? Ozzie Smith's going to let a fucking linebacker go. Yeah, or Ozzie Newsome, really. Ozzie Newsome's just going to let a game-changing defensive, offense-breaking linebacker go. Yeah, okay. The Jets have Jamison Crowder. Jamison Crowder and Robbie Anderson weren't bad. Like, those 2 together weren't, I could, with Le'Veon, that's not could have been a 15-yard call against a big problem for the Jets last year was Darnold getting mono. If Darnold didn't miss the start of the season, I could have seen the Jets going like 9-7 or 10-6 and actually maybe making the playoffs.
So instead of starting at their own 40,
exactly, Braden. They don't let go of linebackers like C.J. Mosley. If C.J. Mosley was the guy oh, shit, go Ronald! All the way out to the 30. What a run by Ronald Jones. What a handoff by Brady. You don't get that kind of run if you don't get a good handoff by Tom. Look how good Tom. Boom, right in the motherfucker, just like that. The guy didn't have to do any adjusting. It went right into the breadbasket. And I hope that people that really don't like me obsessing over Brady are listening. Because you know how fucking angry those guys are? They're like, is this motherfucker really talking about how well Brady hands the ball off? Rob, your biasness towards Tom knows no bounds if you think he hands the ball off like the GOAT. Look at this. Penalty. What the fuck is that? Wow. Guess it's just kill Tom Brady day. Can't even breathe on fucking Patricia Mahomes, but
yeah, against the rookie Tristan Wirfs, and he's able to work around him.
Well, they should shoot Wirfs in the head. Why are they allowing that? I'm just kidding. By the way, I'm totally kidding. That was a good sack. That was a really good job by that. I think it was Khalil Mack actually. So yeah, poor Wirfs, he got worked.
Here in the first part, Cam Jordan and Joey Bosa, and now he's got Matt.
The only one running back. They have a good running back. Ronald Jones and LeGarrette and everybody.
Johnson and making the play, Trevathan, but a flag is down.
Tyler Johnson, no one has in fantasy. You know how pissed off everybody is that they went and got Scotty Miller and not Tyler, this Johnson guy. You know how pissed off people are probably, especially me. I'm glad I only started Scotty in one league.
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 87. 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
So after the big run,
JD Vaughn, Burnett, or Fournette, Johnson. I think they got rid of LaShawn, didn't they? If I'm not mistaken, they cut Shady for some reason.
Yeah, they're going the wrong direction. Khalil Mack, and everybody's talking about the lack of sacks. He's a disruptive.
Oh, they might actually have Shady. Never mind. They might still have him. I don't know. I'm a noob. I don't follow the Bucs too heavily. I don't know this team very well. I know Brady.
Pass is caught. That's Evans.
To Evans, the GOAT.
Gain, just 6. Fuller out there. Fuller with 60 passes defense.
You know what I honestly seen somebody do? They tried to compare the first 5 years of Peyton Manning to the first 5 years of Jameis Winston. Genuinely tried to do that and go, well, they had, because they do have weirdly similar numbers. You could look at, like, it's like creepily similar, and that's because at the start of Peyton Manning's career, he threw like 30 interceptions at a season to start it. By year 5, I don't think Peyton Manning, or by year 5 or 6, Manning was throwing 30 interceptions, where Jameis has sort of gone this way. More and more. Peyton got less and less. Peyton also played in the division as a rookie against the start of the Patriots dynasty, which was this incredible defense manned by Ty Law, Rodney Harrison, Willie McGinnis. Peyton stood no chance in the AFC East when he played there. Not to mention they had the 2000s Ravens in that fucking division. I'm pretty it was brutal. AFC East used to be a fucking monster division. I'm pretty sure. I think it was the Ravens and the I think they're about to miss a field goal. That's way good. 16-14. 16-14. The Bucs will take the lead, make it 16-14, and we'll see the kick. It was the Colts, Patriots, Bills, Dolphins, Jets. Yeah. Okay, yeah, my bad.
My new Sleep Number 360 smart bed. Total game changer.
The Jets were a lot better back then, too, though. Yeah, Payne only won also when he got out of the AFC East and into the shitty AFC South against the expansion Jaguars, Texans, and fucking Titans. Literally 3 teams that have only existed since like the fucking 90s in their current iteration. That's where Peyton Manning was born, by the way. Down in that shithole. In that fucking garbage fucking division for fucking 8 years. I think the Jaguars genuinely during the 2000s went like 500 every year or worse. It was like an easy, like if you were a decent team, you could circle the Jaguars and go victory. And you'd win. You just win. It would be hilariously bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this? Ravens were in the division. Peyton only won. Oh, yeah, I already read all that. Sorry about that. Someone just subbed to my channel. They're very happy. And used a word I haven't seen in a while. I have to actually look it up. I love when I see a new word and I'm like, damn, I've never seen that word used in that context. What the fuck does that mean? It's used in the term of like, sounds like a program maker is the way they were describing it. What the fuck word was it? A prognosticator. Prognosticator? I've never heard of that word. Does anybody know what that means? I would like to know because I think I understand how he was using it and it sounds like a video host. Titans were good in the late 2000s, but they went through QB the turmoil. There's a lot of turmoil in Peyton's division, and it was last time the Cowgirls appeared in a conference champ. Oh, geez. Here we go. He's on the ass now. There's no Cowboys fans here anyway, so we're good.
Chicago Bears head coach 72-74. Career record of 11-30.
All right, I'll be back in a second.
Tampa Bay coach from 76.
Can't wait to play the Bucs. Yeah, that should be interesting. I think you guys should win that game. based on the way this Bucs secondary plays, if it comes down to a shootout between the two teams, which it very well could, because you guys have a problem. You guys are a better team, but your defense is a little leaky where you guys will give up yards and points. Like, if the Falcons weren't such a shit show, they could have. Yeah, your defense will. You guys can't really tackle that well in Green Bay. And I see if it's a shootout, it's going to go Green Bay because I do not trust Tampa's defense. I do trust your defense more to make a stop than I would trust this Tampa defense I'm watching. Tampa's getting lucky that Nick Foles has missed about 3 touchdowns this game. 3 different drives, wide open balls that would have gone for 6. Yeah, Packers Nation. You guys have probably Rodgers is playing better than I've ever seen than in a long time that I've seen him play. And from coming from me that, he's literally playing better than I think most people thought he could still play. And the defense is a little leaky. You guys will give up weird plays on defense, but that's you guys are used to it. But if it comes down to making a stop, I do trust you guys more than Tampa right now.
We're told James Daniels has a pec injury. His return is questionable. Foles is sacked.
One thing Tampa can do, though, they can get the fuck after your quarterback, man. Oh boy, they can get after the quarterback, but you guys got a good line, so. There's one thing the Packers do have. They're blessed with a very good offensive line because they're not a retarded football team. And they know, let's put 5 good linemen in front of our quarterback. A good offensive line turns a bad quarterback into an average quarterback into a good quarterback to great, and a great into an elite. That's what a good offensive line does for a quarterback. It's literally, you move up one category because you have 5-6 seconds to throw the ball. You'll get a guy wide open generally. Like this. Foles got no time. A bad line moves you backwards, by the way. Look at the Eagles. They go from a good team to an average or bad team.
David with a diving catch and evidently got his arms
picked
under
it.
the ball as he was going to the ground. A flag is down, and now the officials come together.
That's how I feel about Brady. Brady's having a great resurgence here down here in Tampa. Nice to see the old guy. As Rodgers gets older, you'll see me defend him more.
Let's take a look at the
because they stopped comparing him to Brady, which I much appreciate people doing. And I defend old quarterbacks, except fuck Drew Brees because they compare him to Brady. Don't know why they do that. Stop doing that with these guys who don't have rings. Brady literally has 6 rings. Don't compare them to him. And I don't hate them. It's like, all right, fine. You're being accurately rated now, Mr. Rodgers. Kind of hard to hate the guy when they're like,
NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Well, Levante David, he was named defensive.
Bears got lucky that Swift dropped the football. There's a loss, and then they beat the Falcons, who are garbage. Like, they're a legit 3-1 team, the Bears. They need a real quarterback in Chicago. Once they get a quarterback, though, this is a good football team. Chicago is, and the North might be in a little bit of trouble. But thank God they didn't draft Deshaun Watson, right? Oh, it'd probably be over if my team would have been broke up by now. The Vikings probably would be thinking about cashing it in. Rodgers might have just left the division.
While the kick was in the air.
If Watson showed up, I'd have left. If they drafted Love, I'd be like, trade me then. I don't want to fucking play here anyway. Oh, Chicago's winning it. What are we supposed to do with this? Plus, players would go to Chicago to play with Deshaun.
With a big sack of Nick Foles. Brady cheering on his defense. His team.
Dude, Mahomes, I wouldn't root for the Lions anymore. I'd be done with that division. I'd be like, well, I don't even like the Lions. I'm just a Patriots fan. I'd have became just a full-on Niners fan. I'd have been like, Well, I like the Niners. They won 2 games last year. I could just be a fan of this team. I know they're about to be good. So I actually kind of am like a minor. I'm accepted by the Niners. I made a lot of Niners fans last year because from the get-go, I was defending the Niners like a fucking madman. And that might be one of my greatest ever takes is the Niners are going to be good next year. And then I got so angry I was getting laughed at by everybody for picking the Niners that I was like, fuck it, watch them go win the Super Bowl. And that would have been one of the greatest angry takes I've ever had. I'll never match the Niners pick again. I'll never get something like that. That was literally just throwing something into a fucking... Not really. It was actually paying attention. I thought the Raiders would be a little better than they are, but of course not. Maybe I think Derek Carr. I don't know if it's Carr. Their defense is cheeks, but their offense just gets. I don't know. Derek Carr is like a good, like an accurate passer, but it just I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to figure out the Raiders. We bought too much into the Cardinals. I tried to tell people the Cardinals' offensive line problems are still an issue. That's all. The problem with Arizona, and they're a good young team. Don't get me wrong. I like the Cardinals. I like the direction they're heading, and Cliff Kingsbury's a good coach. They got to put a line in front of Kyler. Dude, they do this to Kyler. Have you guys watched the way defensive players run at him? They fucking, like, they see him, and they just go like this. They run at him like this. They, like, run on their tippy toes at him. Like, they literally just blind the little motherfucker, and that genuinely throws his game off. Like, it's like, well, that's that. He can't throw anymore. And that's why they need to protect him. And that was the problem I had. Is like, dude, he's small. They're just going to eventually run at him like this and see if it works. And that's what the Lions did. If you go watch that game, the Lions were running at him with their fucking arms up like goofballs.
Roll through all the names and
I was like,
all
oh,
the
that's very,
faces
you know.
2020.
They'll be all right. No, I don't like the coulda, woulda, shoulda game, but the Giants should be 2-2 at minimum in leading division. No ties. Dallas should, yeah, I agree. That one guy. How old is Patrick Mahomes going to be? Moorhead in his contract? He's going to be like 36, 37 when that deal goes.
And the Bears covered it up pretty good. Just nowhere for Brady
almost
to go.
36,
Here's the other route.
37.
On the other side, there's a safety in
Carr
the
hasn't thrown a
middle
pick.
there on that as well.
Yeah, Carr's really good. He's very underrated. If you go look up Carr's numbers, you almost don't think you're looking up Derek Carr's numbers. You're like, I thought he was a bad quarterback. No. It's a weird media narrative. Ah, fuck. Come on, Tom. Tom Brady really just went down. He just fell down forward.
That just ended that play in a blink.
Well, Vaughters, I mean, he started off.
Tom, he really just went down like a bitch. Tom, what are you doing?
He even kind of hesitated a little bit.
Tom tried to duck him to make them run into each other, potentially like it was a fucking cartoon. Did you see that? Tom ducked underneath them and was hoping they'd go boom. They take themselves out over him. Look at Brady get out of that head and get the foot.
Good work by Brady to find a little daylight and then through.
Oh, go Brady. Your quarterback would never unless you have like a mobile quarterback. And that's normal for you.
And just sees that Brady was able to get in behind the coverage, and Tom's off balance, and he's just trying to get the ball to him anyway.
It's the system in New York for Jones, yeah.
That's pretty good. That's really
Lamar Jackson is last in passing yards. Oh, fuck. Come on, Lamar.
And still being able to keep his eyes down the
He's
field.
regressing. That's not good.
Here's Jones.
That's holding.
Fuller, I believe, just injured himself trying to make that tackle on the edge.
Yeah, I was gonna say Fuller went aggressive on that play. Hold on.
Holding. Offense number 78. 10-yard penalty. First down.
So we've seen a few hiccups here, Troy, by the rookie Wirfs, who comes in with glowing reviews through 4 games.
Yeah, we have. And, he gave up the sack to Khalil Mack. This last time he just, broke assignment, and now he gets called.
To be fair, he is going against Khalil Mack.
This guy's going to be special. You talk to all of them, and he's a heck of an athlete. They didn't work him in slow, like I said, with some of the pass rushers he's had to face right out of the gate.
Rookie Kendall Vildor came in for Fuller. Brady with all day, and the pass is caught by Gronkowski. That might have been meant for Evans.
I think it was. That's what I thought. Another flag's out there. Both these teams came into this game heavily penalized, and they have not changed that narrative tonight.
Pass interference, offense number 13. 10-yard penalty.
Come on, Evans.
They get Evans. He was going against the rookie, Vildor.
You all saw the guy that had 324 touchdowns in about 12 games last year, right? Who was that?
And then, of course, you always got to look like, what are you talking about?
Was that Jones? Oh, Daniel Dimes.
With you, Joe. I think
We don't call him Danny Dimes till he starts winning. Till then, he's Daniel P. Dimes.
He put his big mitts out there and grabbed it, but
I don't know his middle name. I think Daniel P. Dimes or Daniel C. Dimes. Sounds pretty cool.
Kyle Fuller back in the ball game.
Getting rid of Shermer? Yeah, you should have pushed him to OC.
And Brady is going to be set. Flag down again. And then another. 2 separate fouls in this play.
Well, there's the call for Tom. He's about to get bailed out.
Is there for Chicago.
Yeah, they're flagging Mac.
The referee threw the flag about 25
Yeah, that one guy, I agree. They should have tried to keep Shermer in some capacity and not hire Garrett.
The play based on where the flag was thrown.
There were 2 fouls on the play, one by each team. Personal foul, defense number 52. Holding, offense number 76.
They're going to offset.
Those penalties offset.
Replay. I was going to say they have to replay the first, right? They have to just replay the down.
First and 30. And the personal foul on Mac.
I was going to say, I don't know what Mac was doing. They were 100% going to always call that for Tom.
Bruce Arians' glasses are fogging up.
Well, at the end of that play, when Khalil Mack, he gets to Brady and he gets a little physical right at the end. The whistle's been blown, and then he.
It's the extra slap that was really just not smart. First and 30.
Pass is caught by Mickens.
Little screen.
Does a hurdle and takes it inside.
About 10-yard gain.
Gets some of that penalty yardage back. Gets 11.
Well, now Ryan Jensen, he's into it with someone down there, and they threw the flag.
Ah, son of a bitch. Yeah, another flag.
But Jensen came up at the end of the play and headbutted someone. Like I said, the Bucs came into this game as the third most penalized team.
This dude's just running around. They're just fucking outlaws in Tampa Bay.
After the play was over, personal foul, offense number 66. 15-yard penalty, the down counts. It'll be second down.
He's lucky he just didn't get thrown out of the game for headbutting somebody right there.
So that eliminates that 11-yard gain.
Right, second stage. Not getting some offensive weapons. I don't know why they were so confident in the should we have. Trash our offensive players. Yeah. Receivers. Yeah.
He got hit by his teammate. I think that was Wirfs. And then Jensen comes
as much as you may not like Odell, you probably don't get rid of Odell Beckham, if I'm being honest with you.
Into that mix and gets called.
He makes everybody else more open and better. I don't know why they would have did that.
Here's Evans. Short of midfield.
As someone who genuinely doesn't mind Daniel Jones as a quarterback, I don't know why they got rid of Odell.
One time.
Not Ron Rivera's guy.
3 to go in quarter number 3.
Well, a little bit like the last time they faced third down. They can get in field goal range with about 17, 20 yards.
What happened with Dwayne Haskins is a lot more common in the era that Ron Rivera is more prevalent in the early 2000s, where you take a team over.
And another penalty back there where Brady was. It looks like they're going to get a first down on a late hit.
Still don't think it was a good idea to trade Odell, but with I think with Dwayne, it's just an unfortunate circumstance that he wasn't the guy for Rivera. They just never was Rivera's dude.
The Buccaneers.
and he didn't look good enough to Rivera. I also think this might be a ploy by an older Rivera type coach to potentially get Haskins to play better going forward, if he ever gets his job back.
Brady thinks so too, and he's letting him know.
Start period already. He played decent for a little time. He played against the Rams. Yeah, I think that I think they. Yeah, but I think so too. Brady.
Pinion hits it end over end.
I'm also of the belief that this could be done to potentially light a fire under the ass of Dwayne. Because I do hear reports that he's kind of lazy at practice. Like, there's problems at practice, I've heard. Like, I've heard two different sides of it, right? I've heard that he's a hard worker, and I've also heard he's very lazy at times with working, and he doesn't respond too well to coaching at times. Like, I have heard this, by the way. Yeah, preparation and study habits were a problem for Rivera. And with a coach like Rivera, you're going to get benched really fucking quick that way. If you're not, like, yeah. He'll start broken ass like Alex Smith before he plays an unprepared Haskins. Like, I don't think it's give up on Dwayne, but it sounds like Dwayne might have earned this. You know what I mean? Because I have heard heavy rumors about him having discipline problems. Exactly. And people mistake that, like, yeah, exactly, Braden. A lot of people, I think, see him and go, well, he can run too. No, he can't. He's very slow. If his throwing isn't, like, great, they need to pull his ass because he doesn't have the mobility game to run back on. And I think a lot of people don't really watch football, and they're starting to comment on things they may not know about. Like, I get it. Dwayne might be good. Like, there's potential there. Yeah, there's a lot of rumors to his attitude and work ethic being in question. Did you know Eddie Van Halen and John Nash? Yeah, I've heard. I know Van Halen died because that got giant news. Nash kind of went under the radar, though. Smith is the backup, so if Kyle Allen sucks, we're gonna see Alex Smith make his return. I might be live because there's no games I can live react to on Sunday except Sunday Night Football. So it's either I'm gonna do a red zone stream or I'm gonna do a we'll watch the football team game because I want to see Alex Smith play. Yeah, no, Darnold's very athletic. Darnold is underrated athletic, and it's hilarious.
That line has racked up some penalties here tonight.
Because he's a traditional pocket passer build, but he can run a little bit. It's hilarious. I think Darnold needs to go somewhere else like Pittsburgh. Ironically, the Steelers are the best spot for young Dwayne Haskins. The game's back on.
Just across the 20. Gain of 8. Time now for key collaborations presented by Microsoft Teams, the official collaboration platform of the NFL. Offensive line did its job, Foles did his job, and Jimmy Graham with the one-arm grab for the go-ahead score.
Well, we'll see if the Bears offense does their job here because Christina Pink talked about the lack of production on third.
Oh yeah, do you guys want to know what depressing is? Go on to Twitter and go to Wade Phillips' Twitter account. It's literally just him going, "Wow, all this bad defense. Just know I'm ready and waiting." every instant, the Texans job, he's like, "Hey Bob Kraft, or hey Kraft, just know I'm ready and waiting." He's like, "Future Texans coach. If you need a defensive coordinator that's willing and able, I'm ready." It's just like, oh, poor Wade Phillips. Well, nobody wants old Wade no more, huh?
For the hit from Davis, and the passes complete for 8.
And so with that,
he's not retired. He's still willing to coach.
Todd Bowles knows that they're not running the football and what the game plan essentially.
Yeah, I think a lot of the NFL learned how athletic Sam Darnold is with that touchdown run. Everyone's like, we didn't even know he could run the ball. Everyone's reaction was, we didn't know he did that. 1 minute remaining here in the third, so we're down to 58, 57, you know, the countdown there, 55, 54.
Second and 2.
Ooh, what a catch by Robinson.
Davis on the tackle, and Robinson gets up.
A little bit of jaw in here.
The way he was brought to the ground by Carlton Davis.
It looked like there was a little.
This is a chippy game. There could be a fist fight in this one. I'd love that. Just guys just start beating the hell right out of one another.
These two have been going at it all night long. Started with the
only hope for a fight.
And then things have only heated up since then.
So the Bears, who rushed for a total of 28 yards last week in the loss against Indy. Only 20 rushing yards in this
Darnold he needs to go somewhere with an actual team that isn't the Jets. Hashtag save Sam Darnold. Hashtag save Sam, whatever you think is more catchy. That'll end the third quarter. 16-14, the Bears are in the middle of a drive here. Oh, I have to mute this. It'll be 2nd and 6 at the Chicago 47 when we come back. 2nd and 6, Chicago 47. It's the Bears ball. 16-14, Tampa leads. Fourth quarter coming. What are your thoughts? It sucks. You know, I like, I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, it sucks he died, and like that's a huge blow to music. He's one of the, you know, arguably one of the top 5 to 10 more influential guitarists. A lot of like tap and like, you know, a lot of tap guitar was. Didn't he? If I remember, like I'm fuzzy because. Yeah, that's the tap in motion, right? That's kind of where what you know, like the smack in the guitars and shit. That's kind of like his contribution to rock and roll. That unique style of guitar play he did, and you know, it's very important. Who doesn't like "Running with the Devil"? That's one of their biggest songs. It just sucks, you know. It just sucks anybody dies of cancer. That's like the most unfortunate way to go. And it's often when I see somebody of his stature, wealth, fame, notoriety, go down to something like cancer. That's where you have to really go. Yeah, there is no cure for this. Like everyone's like, well, yeah, they saved the cure for the truly elite of society. Yeah, like who? Like, didn't the vice president, one of his sons, die to brain cancer? Like, who are they saving this fucking magic cure for cancer for that people seem to think exists? You know, like there's more evidence that there's no cure. It just kills you, or you live barely. Really wish they could find something to cure it at a better rate. We'll get there. We'll get there. Medicine's sort of a new thing in society. The history of medicine, anyway. The modernity of medicine. We're entering like a weird golden age pretty goddamn soon here with medicine, with nanotechnologies and.
Foles knows he has man coverage.
Here is Montgomery, who falls down.
Montgomery slipped.
A couple of yards short of the first down. Had he been able to keep his footing, there would have been some pressure out there to make a tackle on Levante David. And that throw was just a little bit behind him.
Good catch by David Montgomery. I'm not sure he would have gotten a whole lot further with Levante David right on his heels. But yeah, as soon as he motioned back into the backfield, he knew immediately that when David came in with him that he's got man coverage. And I actually thought he might work Allen Robinson against Carlton Davis.
Here we go.
Who was up in press, but
3rd and 2 is a big play here late in the game.
now can they convert?
Patterson to the backfield.
I'm going to go blow my nose after this play here. What the fuck? That's pass interference.
Yeah, that throw wasn't even close. You could almost say it wasn't even catchable.
Oh, yeah, no, that was hilarious the way they used to decide it. There was an imbalance of your humors. It was like an imbalance. I think it was called the humor. Like your humor was bad, and there was 4 types of ailments. It was like you could have bad blood, bad.
He had no real chance. I mean, he was going to have to come back, drive on that pretty hard to get back to the ball. But that's hard on a defensive back like that when it's that underthrown.
That's what it was. That's what it was. The 4 humors: blood, yellow bile, black bile, and phlegm. So basically, there's blood, bile, yellow, and black bile, phlegm, which is mucus, and blood. And you had to have an equal balance of all 4 of those, or else that's why you were sick. That was until literally from the time of the ancient fucking Greeks, so Hippocratic oath. That motherfucker, Hippocrates, who that name is named after, made that fucking up in like 300 BCE, and they just went with that till like the 1800s. They just went, yeah, that just makes the most sense. That's medicine history. That's literally when that got created. Like the 1800s happened. And maybe 1700s is when they kind of went, maybe there's more to this than just 4 compartments. Uh-oh, the Bears are knocking on the door.
Matt Nagy just says, no, let's just make sure we get the right play call here and huddle up.
A lot of talk about the rematch of Super Bowl 52, Foles with Philly. Obviously, Tom Brady with New England.
Brady's getting terrible flashbacks. He's like, no.
In Minneapolis.
There's Cordero Patterson. They like him out of the backfield on some of these routes.
Foles in trouble.
Oh, they got him down at like the 33. Foles almost got strip sacked.
Pierre-Paul forced the fumble, and Massey is there to save the turnover.
That almost.
One where, yeah, if protection had held up, Foles had a chance for Cordero Patterson. They're trying to get him.
Yeah, Foles' inability to move almost literally just cost his team the game right there.
That protection was not going to hold up and just get it out. Here he is. Here he's going to come up and come to the corner, one-on-one. This was the shot they were hoping for to get him, and they had him, but just not able to get the protection up front. They're fortunate to even get the ball back.
It's a 17-yard loss as they hand here to Montgomery.
Pick up. Yeah, exactly.
And Ndamukong Suh.
After picking the Raiders over the Bills last week. I understand that pick.
Cairo Santos is now the kicker for Chicago. His second tour of duty here with the Bears. Eddie Pinheiro on IR. Went on IR before the season started.
Here's 4th and 24.
The kicking game has been anything but automatic for the Bears here over the last handful.
Oh wait, no, is it 3rd and 24? Okay, I thought they didn't convert for some reason.
That's why Foles has to do what Brady did, and they're not going to pick up this first down unless they score a touchdown, pretty much. So just make this attempt a lot easier. And now they're going to back up.
They just lost yardage.
He gets his own offense.
Look like Nall in the backfield.
False start. Offense number 35. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Well, now we're looking at a 52-yarder.
The 52-yard field goal now too. We're due for a loss in the second. And the last time the Raiders played at home, they beat. Yeah, exactly. Dude, it's a solid. I thought it was a solid, choice to make it personally.
Well,
11:26. The clock never should have started.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now for Foles, I mean, he's got to be smart here. Can't take a sack.
Yeah, 3rd and 29. Yeah, just don't get sacked. I'd literally just hand the fucking ball off.
Whatever you can get. They're soft coverage.
Or line throw it and pick up 3 yards. Yeah, don't. Why is he trying to jump him off sides?
Third down and 29. Pass caught by Mooney.
All right, that should make it a pretty easy field goal there. That hit got the Patriots flagged, by the way. That exact play that you just seen happen to that receiver got the Patriots flagged and got the Chiefs a first down in the Patriots-Chiefs game. Just to let you know, that hit on number 11 out of bounds there, it's exactly the thing that happened to Mahomes, but way less aggressive than that. And they flagged us for a late hit on the quarterback, or a late hit out of bounds. So I freaked out on that play. I was like, what the fuck is that? That should have been a late hit out of bounds if the one on Mahomes was. God damn it, Scotty Miller. I'm glad I only started him once. And Santos makes it 17-16, 1 point game. Come on. Dude, Tampa Bay, really.
Chicago back on top by 1.
Damn, Granky tried to be all cocky and got took deep. Oh. Feels bad. Oh, you're good. Yeah, I know you meant Granky. And I know Granky auto corrects into like weird names. It's like that's not a real name. It's a commercial break right now. As obviously a team just scored. It's 16-17. Bears take a late lead. Pretty good little Thursday night game. It'd suck if the Bucs lost for my pick'em. I don't, like I said, personally, I don't care. I would just like to see Brady win. I play you in Alex. Oh, you play me in Alex's league this week? I'm pretty good in one of those. Yankees just finished the game, and Yankees survived game 4, and we go in game 5. Oh, shit. Congratulations, brother Contreras. Hell yeah, man. Congratulations. Now that I lost the fantasy game, you're 100% starting Stidham. Hell yeah, let's go Stidham. Evans has you 20.90. That's not bad. Evans could use like a touchdown today. Maybe you're going to just go the New England players?
Well, there's a lot of dialogue going on the sidelines after that possession with Nick Foles and Matt Nagy, and Foles was doing a good amount of the talking on what he had seen.
There's Mickens on the return. Right up the gut.
I'm playing Wade, and he never does his lineup. He has 3 players. And yeah, Wade, I don't know what Wade's up to. I think Wade doesn't care.
He mentioned that Foles, after they had gotten the first down, he wanted to go hurry up and get at the line and kind of push the pace a little bit. And
yeah, Wade, I think Wade just joined and then just put it off on just when I'm done.
How he felt that he had him on the ropes.
Unless he doesn't know he has to change things. If that's the case, Wade, you got to change your lineup every so often, bud.
Backed him up. And so that's the respect that Nagy has for Foles and him being a veteran and being able to communicate that. And I'd expect to maybe see that.
That's going to be a big run by. That's going to be a huge run by Rojo. 14 carries, 127 yards. That says 107. Okay. Damn, that's 100 yards.
Ronald Jones, he's had a nice night. He's over 100 yards now again this evening, running the football, and he's had some tough runs like this one.
Second straight game over 100. The third-year, second-round pick from USC.
The Philly Chicago special. Ooh, no, we don't want to see any of that.
By Jones, he gets shoved.
Yeah, I'd be like, God damn it, they did it again. They did it again. Nick Foles just ran a shit play again.
The majority of the year last year, about 2/3 of it, with a dislocated elbow. They have a great nose tackle in Eddie Goldman who opted out. They missed Hicks last year. They miss Goldman now. Second down and 6. Good protection. Pass is incomplete. And a flag as Gronkowski was the target. Screening coverage.
Yeah, exactly, Trey. Made the clean views league in sports cricket mile high 6 hours first and second. Hell yeah.
He gets him right there with the hand, and that's what the official saw. And I don't think it affected a whole lot with the route or the fact that Gronkowski wasn't able to get to that ball. But a new set of downs. It looked like Brady was looking to go take a shot at Mike Evans. Now he's up here again. This safety, though, has been kind of watching and helping a little bit.
Here's Jones over the right side, and that's well played by Chicago. Roquan Smith was in there with screen, a loss of 1.
Yeah, I enjoy clean route. Clean route's always welcome here. It's always funny.
This one, was he? He works all the way over the top and is able to get back there with Buster Screen.
Yeah, clean route. He even puts the effort into the name too. All right, 2nd and 11 here for the Bucs. Ball at midfield, ball is at midfield for the Bucs. We'll screen out to Gronk. Gronk's gonna get first down a little bit more out to about the 26. Good little run by Gronkowski there. Where did that come from? The old man.
15 yards a catch.
Yeah, he's gassed right now, though.
In 2018, that was good for 23.
Yeah, it was a good call by Byron Leftwich. You go play action, and you're thinking they're going to take a shot. You turn and run, and then they got the screen set up out there to Gronkowski. Yeah, he came in. He's been laboring a little bit. He's got that knee injury, and he was grimacing as he was getting back after that run.
220. Hell yeah, man. That's good, especially with the streaming. That's probably helping the channel out tremendously for you. 7:55 remaining here in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10. Ball at the 27. We go with the handoff, it looks like. Yep. Gets 2, maybe 3, or maybe 1.
Trevathan waiting for him in the hole, a gain of 2. And here's the play-by-play voice of the WWE on Fox, Michael Cole.
From the innovative WWE
Michael Cole.
On night 1 of the WWE
Shut up, Michael Cole.
The Fiend has his first ever match on SmackDown. It's an all-new Friday Night SmackDown, live at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on Fox.
Second down and 8 from the 25.
Alabama? We've got Scotty Miller in the middle. They've gotten the ball to 8 different receivers, but none have been to Scotty Miller.
Blitz from Smith. Pass is caught by Brady. First down to the 15.
Gronk needs some conditioning. Yeah, a little bit. You know,
He hates losing O.J. Howard, but he said, I've been begging to
you hope AJ doesn't go to Monday night? Yeah, same, Cody. That wouldn't be good. They're probably going to send him there, though. I haven't watched wrestling in long. I haven't watched in a minute, so I'm kind of behind.
He's going to be glad that he's got the weekend off.
So because they're just as tired as I am. Hey, man, that's a good way. Make your, focus on that.
Because he is, unlike Sunday's ball game against the
What do you mean the league done messed up? What happened?
A lot of punishment tonight.
He was not sacked last week.
Ah, fuck. Down goes Brady.
Number 3 on the night, and
fuck.
He looks into the face of Khalil Mack again.
Well, Donovan Smith is with the left tackle. Khalil Mack, we've seen him against worse on the other side, and he oversets. And so he comes inside of it. This is just too easy. I mean, you see how he's thinking a wide rush, and he gets a straight shot. You got to protect the inside, especially, the guys that are mobile, the quarterbacks that are mobile. They want the guys. They want
you're just quoting the league done messed up.
Khalil Mack, they don't have to worry about
Did it,
Brady
Haskins.
break and contain.
Did it.
He's not a scrambler, and Donovan Smith has to realize that.
Pass is
Incomplete.
for Jones here. And Brady's looking for a flag, won't get it.
The Fiend Bray Wyatt has a WWE match. I like the troll. Yeah. That's funny.
With sacks or penalties.
Well, and I think, Joe, I think that's the
Same
part
here,
that's
Trey. I have the
so
Bucs D starting in the team too.
for Tom Brady.
This is making me angry that they're not doing much.
Like we've talked about throughout this game and coming into this game, the offense, he's learning it. They're getting on the same page. But the penalties, the sacks, the head.
Bruce Arians freaking out.
All the things that have derailed the
All right, 3rd and 17. They're probably gonna have to settle for another field goal, which isn't good.
Undisciplined football.
Brady throws. He's got Gronkowski.
Ah, just short of the first.
Gronkowski short of first down yardage, and a decision coming here for Bruce Arians.
It's a good job.
Yeah, that was probably one of the best last moments for wrestling.
Brady just holding him up, seeing the safety, knowing where the window was, and really putting the ball essentially the only place he could.
And out comes Ryan Suckup to attempt to put Tampa Bay back on top. 25-yard try.
That thing about Haskins is good. Oh. You met Hulk Hogan in 2010? Hell yeah, man.
Buccaneers lead.
Yeah, Bruce Arians is fat as fuck. Arians fat as fuck. Yeah, Bruce is a little chubby. Bit of a big guy. The Bucs did get a field goal, so it's 19-17. Kofi Kingston. The wrestling is less convincing. The characters suck. I would say the wrestling is better. The actual like moves they do are a lot cleaner and a lot better. But yeah, overall the characters suck. Wrestling isn't what it used to be. I think it has to do with like the the PG rating kind of cripples wrestling a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, Kofi's pretty nice. He does some cool shit. It's 19-17. It'll be the Bears ball on the kickoff with 4:49 remaining. 4:49 remaining in the game. Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso are pretty good. Yeah, they're not bad. They'd be better in an era with stronger other characters. Yeah, that's the problem. Wrestling needs to be able to go back to that teen rating, or the TV 14. They desperately need TV 14. It seems like they haven't evolved in the terms of storytelling to where it fits the PG audience. It just doesn't. They don't have the ability to. I think it's too violent and too aggressive of a thing to have it at PG. I think the sport becomes, the wrestling becomes too hard to write with a PG cap on it. I think it almost becomes impossible. Good writers can't even save it, dude. They need TV 14. They need to be able to swear, blood, weaponry. That's part of what pro wrestling is. Like in the Milu of pro wrestling, or the Milu, however you pronounce that word, however you personally, Milu. Because I really hate when people do that. But, like, that's part of wrestling. People getting busted open, chair shots, cool shit like that. Like,
he was on George Halas's personally picked all-time Bears team. So that's
like wrestling literally made The Rock. Like, that's how big wrestling was.
And my hairline eventually.
Can Foles be clutch? We've seen it before. The guy's got he's got a Super Bowl title.
Lewis kicked a 94-yard punt at the Polo Grounds.
Intercept this bitch-ass motherfucker.
For the Bears, who are trailing by 2.
Touchback.
We'll be back in 30 seconds after this message from State Farm.
Hey, Jake from State Farm, man. Thanks again for the Rogers rate on my insurance. Here's the deal. There's
Y2J
no Rodgers
era.
rate.
Yeah,
State Farm just has
Y2J.
surprisingly great rates.
Oh, the Chris Jericho? Yeah, the beginning of the 2000s. That was good.
We do offer it to anyone. Literally anyone.
Well, not the beginning of the 2000s, but when Jericho first debuted.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to fire personally Bruce Arians.
I can help with that. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
From the 25-yard line for Chicago.
Here we go.
Under 5 to go. Foles, quick throw.
Good D. Oh, that was almost 6. Dean literally, Dean jumped it. That was gone. I don't know how that wasn't 6.
As soon as Foles pulls up to throw, he knows where the receiver is, and he is driving on this football, and anything less than what Foles put on it, he still had a chance. He got his hands on the ball, but, I mean, if Foles had thrown it with any less velocity,
That's why you're a New England fan?
that thing was going the other way.
Yeah, wait, why is that?
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers has done such a good job drafting, especially on this defense. That secondary, Dean's a part of that. Little pump fake.
Down goes Foles.
Sack back near the 15.
My man's is so unathletic as Mr. Foles.
Idea by Nagy. He says, hey, if he's going to sit on
Oh
that,
my
then
God.
we're going to come back and
It's as
and
bad
run
as
the pump
Brady.
and go.
Oilers became
He's
the.
still
Oh yeah,
calling
Oilers
him
became
out
the
here.
Titans. That's why you're a
Still
Patriots
calling
fan. I remember.
Foles, but he
I remember
stays
you were
on top
saying
of
that
the
because you got pissed and went, well, fuck
He's
all
in great
this.
position. He doesn't give up anything, and then of course it didn't matter. I mean, he was going to take the hit after the double clutch by Foles in the pocket.
Will Golston gets his second of the
3rd and
year.
19.
Great work. It's great work.
This will probably decide if the Bucs are going to win this game. If this converts, the Bears are probably going to win this shit.
Who's had a good night tonight as well.
Brings up 3rd and 19. Foles for Ginn.
It's going to be a flag.
There is a flag down, but it's back in the area where Foles let
That's
it
going to be
go.
roughing on Foles.
Pressure by Shaq Barrett.
That's a stupid fucking
Buccaneers
penalty
think
for
this is against
the Bucs.
Bears.
I thought they were going to call it on Shaq
Roughing
Barrett.
the passer. Defense number 58. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Every time that's roughing. Every single time. You cannot hit him like that. You cannot touch a throwing quarterback. I'm telling you. When they're doing that, you can't fucking even look at them, basically.
I don't like to call
If
it.
they're
What do you think, Mike?
Well, to me, Troy, it's one of those where you see as a referee, he's coming in high, but when we get
Yeah, Foles has aged quite a
see
bit
it
since
here,
that Super Bowl.
To me, the helmet contact is incidental. It is more shoulder to shoulder, and I don't like that as a foul.
Well, that is a big call.
They call it every time. I don't know why that guy's trying to pretend like that's not. Like, I knew that was getting fouled as soon as I seen it. That might get fouled too.
Completes it out on the edge to Anthony Miller for just 2. Let's take another look at that big call.
Yeah, Barrett. He gets by Leno, and I understand it. It's these officials. They got to call it in real time. And
As soon as I seen that hit, dude, I was like, oh, that's gonna be roughing. They're blowing that for roughing as soon as I seen that play, dude. I mean, we could all tell. We all knew what was coming. Can't touch them like when they're throwing like that. They'll throw it. If you're a protected player at all, they have it. That's.
It's Dean in coverage on Darnell Mooney.
Dog, Foles can't make a bad throw like that again.
Defensive back there. He looks like he got banged up a little bit going to the ground, but yeah, Dean was in a perfect position to make that interception. Mooney has to go in there and just do what he could.
The Foles is doing nothing really. It's more so the defense of the Bears is as good as always. Like I've always said, the Bears have a good defense.
Mooney was iffy.
Offense is a little bit to be desired.
Had to help knock that one away from Dean. Now it's 3rd and 8.
He did tell. He warned him.
Foles throws. That ball was tipped.
Dog.
Incomplete.
Yeah, Mac has been all over this fucking game, dude.
To do so in this game, there are none, and it's 4th.
Mac has been eating up this fucking offensive line.
On Foles.
Yeah,
I don't think it's the coach, Cody. Personally, I think they have a good coach in Nagy, but they don't have a good offensive situation. That's 4th down. They got to punt it. There's 2 minutes and 48 seconds left. Brady can ice this game out. Like this might be game if they don't fake this. I'm genuinely stunned that they're punting this. They have 3 timeouts with 2:59 remaining. That's too much time, dude.
Punt is hit by O'Donnell. Backing up is Mickens.
Yeah, 2:48 remaining in the game. 2:48 remaining in the game. 19-17. Yeah, dude, the Graham catch was probably one of the nastiest things I've seen this year. That Graham catch. Yoinked it. He went shoom. Dog, he literally went floom. That was unreal. That was such a nasty catch. Very good throw, too, by Nick Foles.
Well, this is where you, Troy, and your great Dallas teams were so good. You had the
entire Titans legacy.
Took over in this kind of a spot, you had the ability to just drive it down and end the game.
Yeah, and Ronald Jones, I mean, he's running the ball well. The Bucs offense is, and they would like to get through this without ever even have to throw the ball again.
Bears sell out for the run, and Nichols makes the play. Make it Urban, who came through a loss of 2. Brent Urban. And big number 92 for a loss of 2.
Well, they kind of turned Bilal Nichols loose and asked Tanner Hudson to try to make that block.
That's like a
timeout taken here by Chicago. They're first, and that's Urban coming through.
Richard now, according to Pat McAfee. Oh yeah, they call him Richard Foles now. He's still Nick.
They're on first down, and
Nick Offerston.
So just running Ronald Jones.
It'll be 2nd and 12 coming up for the Bucs.
For the 2 quarterbacks, 23 of 34, Brady. Foles, 10 incompletions. Buccaneers were able to turn that 1 interception into a touchdown for the first half.
Braden, just to let you know, he's just trying to get the response. Wow, the Pats. What the hell are the Bucs doing right now, dude?
Pass is off the right hand of Jones.
Yeah, congrats to your Braves, advanced to the NLCS. Probably taking on the Dodgers after tonight.
Got pressure that time, and it'll be 3rd down and 12.
Dodgers ain't gonna be easy. So the Bucs did nothing with the ball here. They're gonna have to punt it away. Yeah, I don't know why they just did a bunch of throws there.
Is most disruptive because of his inability to really get out and run. That right up in his face and a risky throw. So a big 3rd down here.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for Tyler Johnson into the ground. And
2:32 remaining. So now there's 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning for the Bears. Let's see how they respond. Gonna have to see the Bucs punt this one away.
You know, he's not hanging in the pocket. Pretty good protection there. Overall, 3rd and long. But
go Bucs! Hell yeah! Hopefully they can hold on, man. They gotta make a stop here.
It's an outstanding job by Chuck Pagano and this defensive unit to give the ball back to Chicago and give Foles another opportunity.
So, yeah, I heard it's like early January. I've heard too, Cody. Uh-oh, bad return. Or bad kick. That only got to like the 50. This is not a good situation for the Bucs defense. God damn it, my fucking Thursday night curse is so real, dude.
In 6 of this Sunday's NFL games on the Fox Super 6 app.
This next play is going to take it to the 2-minute warning, basically.
Free to play, as Paula from Nevada found out when she won $100,000 last Sunday. So download the Fox Super 6 app.
I'm not a Bucs fan. You just same here, Hib. I'm rooting for Brady as I always do, but so to me it's whatever. Like if they don't win, it's whatever. I just start 0-1 on my pick'em, which I don't really like. But I'm very used to starting 0-1 on pick'em.
They want to be the last ones with the football in this game tonight.
That's gonna go nowhere except maybe a yard, maybe 2, depending if they give it forward progress. If the Texans play very bad this season and put the first pick, who do you think they're getting?
And the night that he's had, although They took a loss there on their first down run.
I think they trade down and get linemen.
But they're just not getting anything with David Montgomery against this.
100% they trade down for linemen and more picks. They need picks. They need picks, like a lot of picks. I don't think they actually have a first-round pick. If they get the #1 pick, that goes to somebody else. I believe that #1 pick would actually go to the Dolphins. Which doesn't let you swear that much shit. Oh, really? Yeah, the Texans don't get picks this year, actually. So the Texans might be screwed. Actually. Yeah, if you're the Texans, you really don't want to get the #1 pick. Yeah, if you're the Texans, it's a commercial break right now, by the way. That's why we're not talking about the game. It's a 2-minute warning. It's 19-17. Bears have the ball, 2nd down and, what was it, 8? 2nd down and 9 at the Chicago 49. So we have an interesting end coming up here. They got 2 timeouts. Miami has them. Oh. Lewis, are you nervous, man? This is your team, my friend. Yeah, Bill's looking all right against, you know, they're looking all right so far. I'd like to see him. I want to see what they look like versus the Chiefs. I want to see what their defense is capable of, because their defense has looked really weak at times this year compared to years past. They had a number of players leave or get traded in the offseason or become they opted out. There was a lot of players on the Bills that no one really paid attention to on their defense, and it's fine. So I'd like to see how he responds behind in a game, Josh. But yeah, his accuracy improved, and that was directly is the reason the team's doing well. As I've said in the past, I've often said the problem with Josh Allen and the Bills are only able to go as far as Josh will one day have to carry them because the defense will fall out. But the Bills were only going to be able to go as far as that accuracy would carry them, which means, yeah, no, Stephon Diggs should be an MVP candidate in my opinion, more so than anybody else. Like if we're making jokes about like random MVPs, Diggs should be an MVP before Allen. You see that Norman Forrest? Nah, they're not going to give Norman comeback player of the year. That's going to Roethlisberger. That's going to go to Newton. That's going to go to Alden Smith. One of those 3 guys seem to be the most obvious choice for that award.
Who's hit from 47 in this game?
And COVID. All right, game back on. Here we go. 2nd and 9. We're going to take a shot. Incomplete. Oh, dude, that almost stayed up in the air too long.
Well, it's a great job by Jamel Dean, but Jimmy Graham.
Dude, a first down ices this game for Chicago, which is really crazy.
Try to cradle it as he comes out of that break right there. Rather than drive back.
First down, then just don't turn it over. Chicago could win this fucking game. Fucking bullshit.
And Dean is able to do that, and then he makes the play. I mean, just that little nuance at the top of the route would have been the difference in being incomplete or first down.
I guess, yeah, first down pretty much makes it so you guys can, Santos can hit it.
Now 3rd down and 9. The pass is caught. That is
and they get a first down.
And that's a first down.
Well,
she's a little bit short of that yard, the goal to gain, the target line.
Prior to that snap on 3rd down, just has not been a good down. Hasn't been a good down for him all year, really. And soft coverage from Todd Bowles' defense, and then it's just go get it, and he does. Surprised they played as soft as they did there.
11 career game-winning drives.
Here we go. 2nd and 1st and 10 here. Ball at about the 41.
I'd expect Bowles to start bringing them now.
Extra men on the rush here. Montgomery.
Gonna go with the screen there. Bucs were all over it, dropping for a yard. That was a huge. I don't know what that was.
Now Vita Vea
Vita Vea is banged up, and they're going to have to use a timeout. The Bucs are.
Big presence in the middle. So vital to what Todd Bowles
minute 30, minute 39 remaining here in the game. A minute 39 remaining here on 2nd and 11. Bucs, Bears have the ball at the Tampa 42 or 43.
Continuing into this year, there's Todd Bowles, and what a job he's done.
Yeah, I agree, Juicy. I agree.
Last year changed the defensive scheme.
Chicago's defense has been playing fucking lights out today.
Through the growing pains early in the season. He'll be a head coach here, if not next year, real soon. But yeah, Vita Vea, that's a big blow.
That's not good for the Bucs here on this drive.
Take a look, right leg,
and for the season, man, that's a big blow.
And he was screaming out in pain as he was making that tackle. Along
2nd and 11 coming up.
On Montgomery, and it's also a charge timeout against Tampa Bay. They have 2.
Yeah, his ankle, it might be broke.
They look at Vita Vea, and we will step aside.
Gonna have to go to commercial break because of the injury timeout. Oh, you guys are fighting about all right. Who's winning? I haven't read much of it. Well, we're on a commercial break. Obviously, Vita Vea has suffered a ankle foot injury, it looked like. Doesn't look good either. But it'll be 2nd and 11 at the Tampa 42. The Bears have the ball with just a minute 39 remaining, wondering what's going to happen. Will Nick Foles rise to the occasion? Well, Braden, with that one guy, his whole thing is to like get people to get angry about his takes, and to he likes to rip on teams that aren't the Giants. He's good at it. That's his thing. And Trey hates the Titans with everything in his whole body.
Nick Foles looks to the sideline. Cairo Santos long is 54 yards.
Dog, the Bucs are really about to get clowned by Nick Foles.
In that neighborhood, trying to win this game.
Oh, you can feel it. It's because I can't pick Thursday nights.
Well, they need a little bit more, and I know Bowles knows
I can't pick Thursday. Dude, I almost got last Thursday wrong. If I remember, it was like a crazy end of that game.
They're coming up here tight as you'd expect. So they try to run now that Vita Vea is out of the lineup.
Team Nunez Roches takes over.
Please don't spoil anything if anything happens, or else I will time you out.
Just got it away.
Montgomery!
Perfect throw by Foles.
To the 25. Oh no!
And a big completion by number 9 for 17.
Is the Tampa defense gonna shit out?
Well, they were anticipating.
Will this Tampa defense shit out?
Robinson does an outstanding job. Robinson does a great job of not picking. Initially, I thought it was a pick, and I was looking for a flag. But Robinson, he runs that route. He actually avoids the collision.
A minute 36. Tampa did take. Tampa's got 2 timeouts.
Freed up Montgomery.
Each side with 2 timeouts. It would be a 43-yard try from this spot. Montgomery wants some more.
All right, they gobble that up. I mean, the ball is in field goal range, so I mean, essentially, Chicago just can't turn the fucking ball over right now. That's literally the only thing this team cannot do is turn it over, and they should.
The design of the play, he realizes he doesn't have to do that. He's out of position.
Yeah, you guys gotta just kind of run in ways to get their timeouts out of the way. You should be trying to kill their timeouts right now. This should be a run.
And then Foles being able to deliver the ball, and
if they throw it here, this would be one of the dumbest things I've ever seen a team do.
Buccaneers just used their 2nd timeout with a minute 28 left. Green Bay,
yeah, obviously, minute 28.
Racking up points through the first 4 games.
You'd have to imagine there's no way they throw the ball here on 2nd down. Like, you run it, kill that other timeout, and then you run it again. Let the clock go to like fucking 35 seconds, and
Talked about it earlier.
Take the field goal. Even take a penalty and take it back 5 yards. Fuck it.
Is at home against the Green Bay Packers a week from Sunday on Fox. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. 2nd down and 9.
What are they doing?
Foles throws. Pass is broken up. Robinson had it for a moment. Davis knocked it away. And Davis may have injured himself on that play.
I'm just shocked they threw the ball.
What the fuck was that?
I thought they'd hand the ball off. And
yeah, I know Robinson. I get it. Yeah, it was a great play on defense, but that's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen, dude.
30 seconds or whatever it would be, and kick the.
That's 4th and or 3rd and 9 now.
But instead, with the incompletion, Tampa Bay gets
Are they running
to
it?
the timeout with 1:22 left.
They're throwing it again. Oh, they complete that one to the 20.
The Bucs will use their last timeout. Robinson to the 20.
Oh, that's.
Sean Murphy bunting with the sure-handed tackle.
I wonder what the. Yeah, here comes Kairos.
You've left well over a minute for Tom Brady.
1:17, no timeouts though for the Bucs. We'll see how they respond with that. But
on 2nd down, and the worst-case scenario, barring a fake, would be just trailing by 1.
there's a lot of time left, man.
Tom's as surprised as I am that he's going to. With all kinds of time.
All right, well.
38-yard try, and again.
Yeah, I don't know, Eric. I have genuinely no idea what that was.
Here recently.
1:17. There's gonna be like 1:13 remaining when the kick happens. Like he's gonna make the kick. It's gonna be 2019, but this game, like, that was questionable time management there.
Santos got it.
I get it's not the Patriots anymore, but it still is Brady. 1:13, like I thought. 2019, Bears lead. We'll see if this ends up being the final. Come on, Tom. I need you to win one more time. Like, come on, Tom. I don't care. I'm glad I don't like this is fun because at the end of the day, this is just a pick-em pick.
Number 12, who's got 1:13 to try to get his team.
Yeah, that seems to be a weird decision by these by the Bears.
The thing about it is I'm a little puzzled by the decision by Matt.
Even Aikman's like all of us right now. We're all like,
leave time on the clock and not run the ball, and now Tom Brady has twice as much time as he otherwise would have, and
just lock Tom down. Yeah, it's easier said than done. If you're a fan of an AFC football team, you're watching this going, oh shit, Chicago. I know you haven't played Tom that much. Please pick the line. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Hey, fuck you.
So it is 1:13, no return out of the back of the end zone.
Cursed. I'm gonna pick some losers today.
5 lead changes in this game.
Come on, Tom.
Tom Brady is out there looking to make it 6. 46 career game-winning drives in the fourth quarter and
Teach these kids what they're gonna learn today.
Well, Brady needs about 40 yards to give them a 53-yard field goal.
Here we go.
He's been in this situation before, but not with his team.
It depends on what the Texans look like in the next couple weeks.
Pass is caught.
Complete.
Evans, and he's able to get out of bounds to stop.
Yeah, come on, Tom. Please don't go out like this.
It's a really good job by Evans coming back out of
Good comeback route.
Getting out of bounds. That's a good start. Now,
at least this time, much like the first one, actually, this one isn't on Tom. This is on this Bucs defense blowing it late. About 8 billion fucking penalties, not being able to get stops on third. I'm glad this isn't my football team. I like Bad throw.
Evans on this side working against the veteran Fuller on the previous play against the rookie Jalen Johnson.
They've got the two pass rushers. They, of course, have Khalil Mack, and then they've got Robert Quinn. And Robert Quinn was brought in.
Dixon should be able to pull it.
For these situations and to get to the quarterback. He's been hobbled for a good part of this year. They've been slowly ramping.
I really hope you just didn't spoil the game for me.
Right now.
Brady underneath hits the rookie, and Vaughn brought down by Smith. Gain of 5.
That's really smart by Vaughn, getting up, running
Come on now.
the official. This has been well coached.
Third down and 5.
You're able to get that first.
Off the hands of Gronkowski, who can't make a spinning catch, and now it's 4th down.
4th and goal, or 4th and 5. Sorry.
You got Evans and Gronk.
Yeah, Gronk. Just a bit bad. Just the throws a little off.
There's not many routes where you get two guys in the same spot. I think Evans just kind of, he's hobbling with his ankle. He's not able to clear out that area the way that you'd like.
58.
Yeah, I don't know what Brady was thinking on that throw. That was 4th and 5.
Brady pass is broken up, incomplete, and the Chicago Bears.
Damn, Tom. How you gonna lose to Nick Foles, Tom? God damn it, you fucked my pick'em again. God damn it, Tom. God damn it, fucking Tampa Bay. Oh well, fuck them. Not my team. I can't fucking pick primetime games, dog. I'm more mad I can't pick prime times, dog. Can't pick Thursday nights. Can't pick motherfucking Sunday nights. I can't pick Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. It's not Sunday. I can't fucking pick them. No, Nuzdar, you're not allowed in here. Annoying faggot. Yeah, that was big win for the Chicago Bears. Big win for the Chicago Bears. Their defense is a very, very strong defensive performance from the Bears. Their defense is as good as it has been, as I've been telling people. But congrats for the Bucs. Congrats for the Bears, rather. Congrats. Very big win. Very big win. Yeah, it's weird. And dude, Chicago's a weird place to play football. And when you're playing against that defense, it is just. No, he's annoying, dude. Nuz is annoying. I don't have to. I hate people questioning me, dude. Keep questioning. Good game, though. 19-20. Hell of a game. But all right, guys. I'm going to get out of here because I'm kind of annoyed with a lot of people right now. And I don't want to just start freaking out. So, oh, well. We're 0-1. We've done that many times. So, how did I have my pick'em this week? I do want to look at that really quick. I had 24-14 as the final. That's not bad. Not too bad of a score. Brady is 5-1 against the Bears. Damn. But all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. So peace out. Thank you so much for tuning in. I very much appreciate it, but I'm kind of in a weird mood. So I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, the Bears finally got him. Congratulations again to the Bears. You were able to get a good win. Yeah, Mike Evans needs to. That was lazy at the end. But all right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow for some kind of stream, I'm sure. Yeah. But all right, see you guys later. 0-1 to start on Pick'em, of course. Bom, bom, bom. All right, peace.